Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Happy Friday, one and all. We've made it to the weekend. How are you all doing? Welcome in, everyone. Today is going to be
normal, when you take a goal.
a slightly slower one, as if I needed an excuse to press continue less. We've got a summer special. We've got plenty of transfers to get through. We're going to be looking to completely rebuild this squad and get ready for what I hope is going to be a successful campaign in the Champions League. We haven't continued once since yesterday, so we're still on a high from the domestic treble. We're hopefully going to find out how big our new stadium is and what it's going to be called. But until then, more importantly, let's see how all of you are doing. Happy Friday, everyone. I hope you've all had a brilliant week and you made it to the good bit. First through the door was Blair. How are we, Blair? Happy Friday. I hope your week has been excellent. How are we doing? Kai's not far behind. How are we, Kai? I hope all is well. I'll start off early. What's everyone having for their Friday night dinner? Let's get on to the important stuff. It's a Friday, so I've upgraded from the water. We're on the hard stuff here. We're on the Aldi Fanta Fruit Twist knockoff. Really pushing the boat out. Or evening long week. Hey, Blair, we'll let you off. At least it wasn't morning, I guess. You're certainly right as well. It's afternoon. There you go. Very true. This is horses for courses and all of that. Head like mince, honestly. We need to sack these stewards, by the way. We've got 2 streakers on the pitch already. An 80 stream streak from G&G and a 7 stream streak from Mammoth. Thank you both very much for the company. I hope you're both doing very, very well. How was the rest of the stream earlier, G&G? I think I saw you mention wherever you sent your raid that top in Italy, are we not? I was lurking around as work got quite busy towards the end of the day. As first through the door, of course. How are we at her? Is it a gym session this evening, or are we just going to chill out in what I assume is going to be the Spanish heat? Matt's got in. Not even a how would you do from Matt. He's gone straight in with the career path quiz. If you're here, we can get it on the screen already. Everyone catching up with each other. You love to see it. Mr. Nyholm, how are we doing? Welcome in. Happy Friday. Piping hot intro this. I still enjoy it. Even if it makes one, I'm still enjoying it. Self-Alive with a 35 stream streak. Thank you very much for the company. I can see that Matt said he's ready. So whilst I'm catching up, I will put it on the screen. So that is coming onto the screen in 3, 2, 1. There you go. And whilst I'm catching up, I won't know if anyone is correct. I'm just going to tweak the music down just a touch. Just a touch, sorry. Yeah, we'll go with that. Right. Kermit, welcome in. I thought I heard Bruno Fernandes in my ear. How are we, Kermit? I hope you're doing very, very well. Happy Friday, happy Friday. Smakai's lurking as well. Thank you very much for the lurk. If you are, I don't know if the stream's still ongoing, but I hope it's going well if so. And if not, how did it go? I enjoyed what I saw. Like I said, I had to lurk away because of work. Stewards need a new contract, says Palace. Not on my watch. Guthrie Park, 63,000 capacity. That's my prediction. I'm going to guess that both of those are wrong. Tacos for Palace. Taco Friday, I like it. Lovely bit of squirrel. Go on, Jackie. G&G, I love it. Call what I drink. My drink for this stream is the Scottish drink of Iron Brie. Like it, Palace. Mam says, Friday night tea, gourmet hot dogs with caramelised onions and skin on fries for me and the missus. Mam, if you're doing it properly, I like that. That's a proper Friday night, that. Matt was ready for it. You got Ed. I said I'm first. Palace, you weren't first. You were not first. Matt has got the correct answer straight away. And it was Sylvain Distin. It was indeed. We got that done and dusted in seconds there. Look. Straight for it. Not Croupy, no. That would be Bournemouth, wouldn't there? It won't be Croupy, will it? We're keeping top warm at... oh, sorry, I really couldn't work that message out. We're keeping top warm at the moment for Milan. No, G&G, this is the year, I'm telling you. I've said it's coming. And look, we're all caught up nice and quickly. So let's jump over to the other screen. And let's get into some pre-season. As I've said, there's probably not going to be much gameplay today. Well, not like me at all, I know. But I have been sorting out my shortlists. I need to go through the squad, see who we're going to get rid of, see what... I mean, some bizarre news there, first of all. Eddie Howe has been sacked as manager of Inter Milan, bizarrely enough. But we're going to make some signings. We're going to look to make some waves in Europe this season. So we are going to move some players on. I'm going to go through the shortlists. I have broke it down into... Where is it? Shortlist. We now have, by now, maybe, or a possible 3. So by now is obviously get them in right now. Maybe is I can't decide. I think I like the look of them, but I don't think I either want to pay that much, or I'm sure yet. Or possible 3 is either they're up for a free now, or I'd only really go for them if they're running out of contract. Any update regarding the new stadium? Self-Alive? Not yet. We're hoping to find out today. Don second. They did. No, that's in the split, though. That's in the split. They finished second in the split, but they finished third in the league. It was Celtic that finished second. Hearts stayed up through the playoffs. They did indeed. Oh, also, I forgot. My only other update was going to be that I have opened the FPL League for this year. So let me get the link in here as well for anyone that wants to get involved in Fantasy Premier League. So that's not the fantasy for the stream. This is the actual Fantasy Premier League stuff. So if you want to join the league, get yourself involved. I'll get that in the YouTube chat as well. Bedders, how are we doing? Happy Friday. I hope you're doing very well. You've made it to the weekend, sir. How are we doing, though? I hope you're doing very, very well. I hope you've had a good week. Sorry, right, we've got the link sorted. And now we can get back to trying to dominate Europe. And we're at the very early stages of that, of making the signings. Right, we've got that all sorted. So, yeah, jump in there. I know it's very, very early. I've got a team ready. What I've decided I'm going to do, I think, during the Friday stream, I think at the start, I'm going to go over my fantasy each sort of game week. We'll have a look. We can have a chat about fantasy. I think that would be a good sort of intro into the stream. Yeah, we can do that, but I'm not going to do that until the season starts, because at the moment, I'm probably going to make about 400 transfers until we get going. I'm doing awesome. Cheers. I've got next week off, so it's a great Friday. When is it you go away, Bedders? I know it's soon, but I mean, what day is it you're travelling down? I've got my Don shirt on as well. Go on, Palace. All in. Right, okay, so first things first, I moved the first teamers that I was getting rid of down into the reserve. So let's move some players on first. Josh Swindon away kit has been teased. I know, and it's blue and black, which I'm very excited about. Similar to like that old school one, and also we had one when FIFA sponsored us in the same colour. I think I'm going to get it. I think I always get one kit from the season. Usually go with the away one, as being a very ginger man, I don't tend to wear bright red. So I think I'll go with that. It does look. It looks like it's going to be nice. I picked an FPL team and made about 1,000 transfers. I'm sure it's back to what I started with. It happens like that, mammoth. But get yourself in the league. But it's tomorrow about midday. I'm going to fob the baby off to his grandma on Thursday. So may go watch Odyssey. Let me know what you think when you do, Bedders. I'm interested in your view on the film. Hello, breast manager of 2026 and years to come. Best is what James meant, because that was a very different message at first. How are we, James? Happy Friday. Welcome in. I hope you're having a brilliant week so far, and your weekend's about to be even better. So when do we get Den Maget? When do we Maget him back? It's not great work, but we're warming up. We're warming up. So he is back in 36 days. Fairs, I might get a home kit, and apparently our away kit is going to be a full blackout. So I'm definitely getting that. I do like a blackout kit. I do indeed. But let's start thinking about moving people on. Begovic, it just didn't really work. How much did we sign you for? 2.5 million. I'll take 15 for you, you know. I'll take 50. What's he worth? 18 to 19.5. 17.5 million, and I'm a happy man. I'm a happy man. I don't care if you're not going to be happy. You were useless. Feathers McGraw is a tough one. Brivett's going to absolutely hate us for this. He just doesn't play. Look, all of these stats are going down because he just doesn't play. I think he got on the pitch 4 times this season. Just, yeah. I mean, we haven't had a season since the 32-33 season where he's been even close to a 7 average rating. Hell yeah, can't wait for the weekend. Weekend stream with you with my Gregs. I got Gregs this morning, actually. Me and Mrs. A1 did a 10-kilometre walk before work today. So we got a coffee and a bacon roll before we started it. I like the Ipswich blackout from a few seasons ago. The streets will remember Feathers McGraw. We will indeed. I mean, we've got an emote for him, and that's not going anywhere. That's not going anywhere. Calisthenics, how we doing? Welcome in over on YouTube. Can you believe players like James, Royce, Sterling, Deli, Ali, Dybala, all considered old people now? I know, it's making me feel old Calisthenics. How are we doing, though? Happy Friday. Welcome in. Welsh John Games as well. Here he is, the legend. How are we doing? How was the rest of the stream, John? I was having to lurk away in the background, but I thoroughly enjoyed the chaos that commenced that I saw. I'm sad, Josh. Why is that, John? Why is that? James says, oh, nice one. That's a good start to the day. It was. I felt quite accomplished. I'm 50-50 whether I'm going to do a little walk after the stream today. It's quite late, obviously, finishing at 9. I might just do a little one, and then I'm going to come back. I've got a Guinness in the fridge. I think I've just one. Nothing crazy for a Friday night. I think I'm going to pour that into a cup, and I've got two YouTube videos to edit this evening. I think that's going to be me after the stream. What was Feathers originally called, out of curiosity? That is a very good question. It was Yaya Sanada. It was Yaya Sanada. We sold non-beta MK Dons. Oh, really? Okay. Did you get a fee at least, John? Or was it for a free? Was it on a free? Completed it. Dead Island done. Really, John? So what's going to be next? Are there sequels you can play? Or 2-0 Man United. Who are they playing? How much did we... 825k we paid for Feathersburg Roll. So we're going to make some profit. We're definitely going to make some profit. I want 10 million for him, you know. There's no reason why we can't get 10 million for him. We'll see. They're playing Rosenborg in a pre-season friendly, I see. Okay, so Carlsbach's contract is running out, so we can just leave that to happen. Orion Goran really hasn't made any sort of waves at the club. Just the one goal. We signed him on a free, wasn't it? Yeah, signed him on a free. So, again, we're going to make profit here. We're really going to raise a fund. It's undisclosed. That's always what it is. So, Swindon just sold Jake Tabor, the non-league goal machine that we signed. He didn't really look good enough for the level, if I'm honest. I personally think it's harsh for it to be a permanent. I think he could have probably done with maybe a loan or two more, but we've sold him on a permanent to Hemel Hempstead. Again, that's for an undisclosed fee. I just can't imagine it's a lot of money coming from Hemel Hempstead, really, unless they've come into some cash. It's undisclosed, whatever that means. So it's just, yeah, I guess, keeping secret. By the way, Shea Lacey scored for United. My boy! Xerxes just scored as well. Okay. Has anyone seen the pictures of Benjamin Sesko, by the way? The bloke's an absolute unit all of a sudden. I don't know what they're feeding him, apart from steroids, but, I mean, the bloke looks massive. He's got about 3 inches wider. No, have a look at the picture of him in training. He looks like an absolute beast all of a sudden. Right, we are going to hope for... I'll tell you what, I'll take 5 million off of a free. I'll take that. We've got a Wikipedia power from James. We're going for M&M the rapper, not the chocolate confectionery. How many clicks would you like me to do that in, James? And we keep it realistic. I'll probably try and haggle, and we'll see what we can do. Sesko been hanging out with Atta. He's definitely got a workout plan, that's for sure. Sesko is lanky. He's also stocky now. Apparently close to what we bought him for, which was $1 million. So if we get 700-800, I'm happy. Yeah, fair enough. But only if it's used on the team. Exactly that. You don't want it in the owner's back pocket. You want it reinvested, don't you? The chocolate is brilliant. It is indeed. Volta Inga, how much did we bring you in for? 50k. Not on owners' new cars. Exactly that. 10 to be nice. James, we can do it in less than 10. How are we doing? Oh, Reet.
I want this man.
Reet. How are we, Ben? Welcome in. Happy Friday. I hope you've had a brilliant week, my friend. I think we can do it in less than 10. I appreciate you being nice. I reckon I'm going to haggle you down from 10 here. I reckon we can get there in less than 10. 7 then. 7 I think's fair. Let me offer out the rest of my players and then we'll see what we can do. No, I'm going with 7, Kevin. I'm going with 7. Moriat, welcome in. Good evening. Happy Friday. I hope you've had a great week. You've made it to the weekend. How are we doing? What am I doing here? Right, so 500k I'd take for you. 10 times our money. You still exist, of course you do. That's going nowhere. Den Maguette will offer out when he comes back. Colin Smith just hasn't been very good. 850k we paid for him. He's got a lot of potential, so I think we can get some money for him. He's just, he's recently signed. Surely that's not still too soon, is it? I'll take 5 million for him. We'll take 5 million. 7 is easy mode. You can do better. It's a very easy one, to be fair. What, the Wikipedia? I think we're going to get that one done. I think we'll get it done. So, Chris McRoot, how much did we sign you for? 2.6 million. We're going to struggle to recoup that, I think. I think we're going to struggle to recoup that. I think 2 million I'll have to take. We'll take 2 million. Channel, welcome in. Happy Friday. How are we doing? First, happy Friday to A1 Ward and his wife. Secondly, happy Friday to everyone else. Oh, thank you for making me feel important, Channel. How are you doing, most importantly? Josh, it's blue and black stripes. What, the Swindon kit? Is it? Have they announced it properly now, haven't they? Sorry, this is important enough that I have to look. Or is that just still the teaser? Is it still just the teaser? No, we've seen it now. Let me see the whole thing. Live comes at you fast, eh? I know what you meant. Okay, do 5 then. Well, okay, we'll go with 5. Sorry, I just want to see this away kit. I really don't like that sponsor. I don't like the sponsor. Can they just show me it? I don't care about the video. I mean, I'm going to buy it. I'm going to buy it. I just don't really like the sponsor, but it does... It's better than what we did have. I am going to get it. The Chelsea kit is weird this year. I've not seen it. Do you know what? When they started that season without the... My favourite Chelsea kit in recent time was when they started the season without the... They started it without the sponsor. And then they got a sponsor halfway through. But that sponsorless kit was really, really nice. Newcastle away kit is nice. See, I've seen people slating the Newcastle kits. I've not seen them, though. Apart from having a massive fever for 3 days, slept for over 40 hours solid and feeling more rough than a dodgy tradesman on a Saturday. I'm good. Well, I do hope you feel better soon, channel. I do indeed. Terrible. I tell you what, it's always horrible feeling under the weather, of course. But in this weather, I think being unwell in the heat is just double worse. Feels retro. Which one? See, I think that Swindon kit feels a little bit retro. How are we doing? How are we doing, my friend? Chelsea, right? I'll have a look after the stream. Right, let's have a look. Capture. Right, so we need to get to M&M in 5 clicks. Okay. M&M. My head's instantly gone to it. Chelsea probably sold the toilets to themselves to fund 190 transfers. Very true. Oh, by the way, has anyone seen what happened at Blackpool? No, I've not. What's happened? What's happened? My head has instantly gone to Reading Festival. Because he's headlined Reading Festival many a moon ago. I feel like that's a scenic route we probably don't need to take. Do you know what? If I could get to America quickly from this page, I'd be flying. Thought it was 7 clicks. We've gone with 5. We've gone with 5 in the end. We've gone with 5. Yeah, if I was good at getting to America quickly, I'd be flying. It just takes me ages. It takes me absolutely ages because I go to World War II, I go to the Declaration of War on Japan, I go to America. It's 3 clicks gone. We could go Reading right there. We could go Reading right there and then go Festival. Bongo, good evening. Happy Friday. How are we doing? You made it to the weekend. I hope you're doing well, sir. Pleasure to have you in, as always. Right. Yeah, no, I'm going to try the Reading route, you know. I'm going to try something different. I'm not sure if this is a good idea. Probably not, because it's come out of my head. Where did Reading go? It's going to be in rivalries, isn't it? Met Rivals Reading, yeah. Reading. Then we can go to Reading. I'm going to guess that they don't have Reading Festival mentioned on here. Did you see what happened on the Westminster Bridge? 5 cops ended up in the Thames after they crashed their boat into the bridge. Really? You think you'd see a bridge coming, wouldn't you? Here but not for long. Off out to a race night. What sort of race night? What are we talking, Bongo? Sounds like good fun. Reading Recreation Ground. I just wonder if they have Reading Festival here, is what I go for first. I can say now it took me 2. Since Josh can't take my path now. 2. Wow. That's impressive. The bridge was deceptively static. It's one of those, isn't it? It looks like it's moving. It didn't. Have fun, Bongo. Yep, only 2 mins up the road from me as well. Heard everything from helicopters to fire trucks to cops all racing to it. That is crazy. Big Dipper track derailed. Well, the train derailed off the track and the track was broken. No injuries, but it's 103 years old. And Pleasure Beach gave it a refurbishment in 23 when it was 100th. So that's concerning. That does sound concerning. Do you still think you'd go on it, Palace? Those are the sort of things that put me off. Like if I ever went to... Was it Alton Towers or Thorpe Park that has the Smiler? I don't think I could go on it after what happened. Harvey, welcome in. Happy Friday, you hero. I hope you've had a brilliant week. Welcome in, welcome in. How are we doing? Can we get to Reading Festival here? Alton Towers it was it? Yeah, I always mix the two up. I'm at my mate's house for the rave tomorrow. Go on. Getting ready for it. Getting the tunes on this evening. A little bit of a warm-up. You practice that 2-step. No, I don't think we're going to get to... Reading Festival from here. No, I don't think so. So we will go up to Reading. I'm taking this route because when I picture a route in my head, I want to see it through. I don't need practice two-stepping. No, Harvey, I know you don't. I know you don't. Yeah, so we'll go Reading here. And that's going to have Reading Festival, surely. Thorpe's, Hyperia, and Towers is Smiler. I don't know what Hyperia is. I haven't been to Thorpe Park in years. I haven't been to either in years. I did hurt my leg last time. What, just two-stepping too hard? Or Reading Festival. So we're at 3. Eminem. Boom. 4. We got there, and I managed the route that I wanted to do. That was actually surprisingly easy to find Eminem on the Reading Festival. I thought that was going to be a bit of a mess. But we got there. So, Montreal, what was the 2? Wembley Stadium, Eminem. Brilliant. Right, okay. Okay, we made our work of it. But I'll be on the beers tonight and tomorrow. Go on, Harv. Doing the weekend properly. I'm on the hard stuff as well. I'm on the fake Fanta. That's what I'm on. Is that a Fast and Furious spin-off? Two-stepping too hard. Yeah, Tokyo Shift. I'm not sure either of us deserve it, but we got there in the end. Doing it properly, Harv. We got there in 4. We got there in 4. Right, so let's get back to the Football Manager. We've got... Right, so that's all of our players moved on. If we take a look now at the squad, if we go position-wise, we need a goalkeeper. I think I know who we're going to get. We've got 3... Have we only got 3 centre-backs now? Where's Little Jack? No, Little Jack's centre-back as well. So we've got 4 centre-backs. I think we need 1 more. We have Jimenez that plays right wing-back. We've got Johnston. Johnston I think we'll keep because he can also play in centre-mid as well. We've got Alvarez and lurking the wrong way. I'm not a million miles away from thinking, do we move Alvarez on? He's been very, very good for us. We brought him in on a free. He's been north of 7 average rate in both seasons. Just looking at his stats, it's just not amazing, is it? Going to Thorpe Park in a few weeks. Going to take my other half on the fastest coaster ever. Scream like a girl and turn into a Morty from Back to the Future. What is that? Stealth? Is that stealth? Palace says, Hyperia's tallest and fastest in the UK and was built in 2024. It took the tallest record off the big one at Blackpool after it almost had it for 30 years. Palace, you love a roller coaster, don't you? Harvey says, right, I'm off to drink. Sorry for the short popping. No need to apologise at all, Harvey. Have a brilliant evening and weekend. I hope you have a good one, my friend. I appreciate you popping by regardless of the duration. Have a brilliant evening. Right, I think what we do is we'll think about potentially replacing Alvarez. You have a good stream, but I appreciate it, Harv. Yeah, I'm kind of an enthusiast. Palace, you have some interests. I like it. Right, we've got Castagno, Teixeira, and Gonzalez as our midfielders. Could we do with a 4th? Potentially. I don't think we need anyone that would start. I think Gonzalez is shaping up to take Teixeira's spot when he does eventually retire, because we are keeping him until he retires. But that's fine. Right wing, we've been offered some really, really good players, but we have Cicinho and Morelish. So, I don't think we necessarily need it. Sequeda, I'm starting to think might be actually fantastic if we do start giving him some minutes. I think he should probably start at left wing this year. But I'm not opposed to bringing someone in. Shea Lacey is going to be a backup. I mean, he's been incredible for us for many a year now. He's given us, yeah. Actually, looking at that, he's been okay for us for many a year. But for a free, we'll take that. I think he'll definitely be a backup striker. And then we've got Cliff Hightower, we've got Chris Patterson, but I have another striker that I want to bring in. Well, in the enthusiast for Blackpool, Alton Towers, Thorpe, and Flamingo Land. I've never heard of Flamingo Land. So, if we now move over to the short lists first, and we just go to buy now. This is the people we want right this second. I wasn't actually sure on you, so I don't know why I put you in buy now. Although, to be fair, he can do a job on the left. But is this... The problem is, I see a player like this. 16 finishing, 11 heading, 17 acceleration. He's 6'2". He's quick. He's agile. He can finish. He can pass. He's got some technique about him. We can get him on a free, that's the thing. And he's Scottish as well, so it helps for the Champions League. But we keep bringing in these Scottish players that we just move on straight away. But then again, for a free, maybe we just do it. Because what do we really have to lose? He's only 24, so he'd develop. Maybe we do bring him in. How much money would he want? 7 and 8k a week. I think we have to, really, don't we? I think we have to bring him in. I think it'd be rude not to. He only wants to be a squad player as well. 6.5 grand a week, and he doesn't want anything. Yeah, this would just be silly not to. It'd be silly not to. James, good evening. Happy Friday. Welcome in. I hope you're doing very well. How are we doing? So I've got Yannick van Geldorp on here, but he doesn't want to join us at all, does he? We already got told about that. 6'6" towering centre-back. I'd love him to join the club, but he said he doesn't want to leave in at Milan for Edinburgh, which I think is crazy, personally, but here we are. 6'4", Mamadou Balde. There's a lot to like about you. He's not slow. 18 jumping reach at 6'4". Maybe he is the additional centre-back we need. I think what we'll do for now is, though, we'll give him a scout, because no one's actually interested in him yet. And our scout report is actually outdated. It's when Corshi was still here. So let's see what they think of him at the moment. Can't wait to go back to Blackpool. It's like an Amy Winehouse remix. On the 8th. Right, good sir. Going ahead off. Those horses won't race themselves. Exactly that. You stick a couple of quid on one of them. But before I do go... Oh, the suspense is killing me. 3rd time since 25th of August last year. Am I obsessed? It's starting to seem that way. Samir Yepes, we've already put in. Mom Bongo is coming out of hospital. Oh, that's good news. I'm hoping that's for positive reasons and she's feeling better. But that is fantastic news, Bongo. I'm really, really happy to... With a care plan as well. That is brilliant to hear, Bongo. What a way to start the weekend. A happy Friday. Very, very happy. It's been I know the cause of stress... Well, sorry, the stress that has caused... And it's, brilliant to hear. With a plan as well, so I do hope she's feeling better. What a start to the weekend. You get yourself to them horses and you have a good Friday night. And my week off after work tomorrow. It's all looking positive for a weekend there, Bongo. Love it. Buzzing for you, mate. I think... Right, here's a release clause. Where are the... Have I already made an offer? Scubs, welcome in. How we doing? Pick up Mama Bongo. Exactly. Look, everyone's buzzing. You love to see it. You love to see it. Where are the races, Bongo? If you've not disappeared. Cheers all. Anyway, have a good one and catch you later. Have a brilliant evening, Bongo. Have a brilliant evening. I hope the one that you picked wins. How are we, Scubs? Happy Friday. I hope you've had a brilliant week. Okay, what is that picture? Bro, looks like he's just graduated. Well, I mean, he's probably much younger. Yeah, I mean, he was born in 2008. He's born in 2008. I think I'm probably going to pay the 3.5 million. I mean, he's only 6 foot. How big was Ramirez? 6'1". Oh God, I've kicked my headphone out already. Great week for me. How's pre-season? We've just kicked off, Scubs. We've just kicked off, so we're just looking at who we're going to move on, who we're going to sign, all of that. So I'm hoping to hear about the stadium soon as well. I put the wrong one in. Oh, just fake horses. So in a local social club. Oh, even better. Even better. You're only there for the beers. I'm glad you've had a good week there, Scubs. I'm glad you've had a good week. Right, so let's have another look at Moody. Perlo taking the Italy job. Is he really? Has Perlo had a management job? Because obviously there was all the rumours of Guardiola, wasn't there? So that's not happening. Okay. Perlo, that seems surprising. Has he had a job in management? I can't remember if he has. Of course we'll have a look. Of course we'll have a look. Of course we'll have a look. Airdrie get battered of Ross County tomorrow, do you reckon? Smithy, welcome in. Happy Friday. He was manager of Juventus, was he? I didn't even realise. Did he do a good job? It's hard not to, really, isn't it? He's currently managing United FC. Sacked at Juve, brilliant. He is as well. Wow. According to Transfermarkt, United FC? I'm having second thoughts about Dylan Moody. What do we think about Dylan Moody? He's been called up to the England squad. He has been called up to the England squad. The first choice is Charlie Hardy, who we sold because they met his release clause. Maybe we go with Dylan Moody. I'm not sure. He's been given the go. The go we hear. Yeah, he was seen as a revolutionary, but the team didn't work. Right. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure on that one. The thinking man's John McGinn is a brilliant way to describe him, I think. Bob, dude, how are we doing? Good evening, chat. How are we? Happy Friday. Hope everyone is well. I really just read all the H's there in the wrong order. How are we, Bob, dude? Happy Friday. I hope you've had a brilliant week. I know you had a brilliant birthday, and I'm glad to hear it. How are we, my friend? Welcome in. What's Murray Johnston up to this save? Murray Johnston. Johnson? Murray Johnson? This guy? He's been given the here we go from Fab. I knew what you meant. Palace. We got there. Yeah, do you mean this fella? Arbroath. He's struggling. So, is he at Hibs? Because he went to Airdrie. I'm guessing that's... Oh, he was previously at Airdrie, I see. Loaned from Hibs. He never matched the potential? Yeah, so he moved to Airdrie and he's been there for years. Now he's gone Arbroath. Been great today, mate. 1-to-1. Loves being with me, but I'm no replacement for his normal 1-to-1. Just want it to be next Friday now. Seems a lifetime wait for graduation. Nearly there, Bob, dude. Nearly there. It's going to be a hell of a day. Right, I think we do bring Dylan Moody in. And I'm going to pay the 3.3 million. We've got money to spend. I don't want to haggle. He's got a release clause. I think that's a decent amount of money. Let's see what we can do there. Root, how are we doing? Right, stop everything. You've all been rooted. That must mean a follow. How are we, Root? Happy Friday. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Thoughts on the outfit, Bob? Looking incredibly dapper, Bob, dude. That, along with the new haircut, you're gonna wow the place. Right, where's the shortlist gone? And that's everyone we have there. Right, so apart from that, I think... Happy Friday. Hope you and everyone is well. Doing fantastic, Root. Doing fantastic. We've got to the weekend. We've got to the important... Well, no, the fun bit. Not important bit. So we'll go with that. I'm happy with an important player at left wing back. If we see if there's any star players that want to join us on the wing... Did we say potentially another centre mid? I think we did, didn't we? So if we go like this, though, if we go any for that, but then out of possession, I want you to be able to do the defensive midfielder role. We go there, and if we see what star players are knocking around, do it at that. And then centre-back we were thinking about, weren't we? We were thinking about a centre-back. No, I don't care about out of possession. In possession. Centre-back and... Any, really. I'm just happy to see who's around. I'm happy to see who's around at centre-back. I think we need another one. And if we can get a world-class one, that'd be brilliant. We'll go from there. And then, finally, we have a look at some of these. So, who's Finley Brett? We don't need a striker. I'd be happy some backup in certain places. 5'11", centre-back, not what I'm after. And then a DM or centre-back called Sam Wall. He's literally a wall at the back. At 5'10", it's more of a picket fence. But so we'll leave that going. Just that's looking for Scottish people. Scott Stewart. No idea. I'll jump back on when home. Just walking home. Get home safe, Bob, dude. You get home safe. And then who's Kyle Allen? Oh, we looked at you. You're the 6'1" fella, but he's a lot of money. So, that's that. Right, we need to set up some more things, though. So, where does one do that? I'm terrible at this page. Recruitment focus. How do I add another one? How do you add another one? Assignments. Create a new recruitment focus. Right, okay. Any position. I just want to scout some places, to be honest. I just kind of want to do that. Can you do multiple on here? Can this be multiple? But if I do... If we do that, any position, and then can I pick where we're going? Why is it only Europe? Is that because I've only got it set as Europe? Right, no, I don't want that to be the case anymore. I want that to be 30k a month. We can afford that these days, can't we? We're going to change it to the world. We're scouting the world. Oh, no, didn't want to do that. Didn't want to do that. We'll go with that, and then I'm just happy to just see anyone. We'll go with that. I don't want anyone over 30. Yeah, so this one, can we do multiple? So I think Japan, we saw a lot of good players early in the save. I mean, realistically, we should probably see England, shouldn't we? I'll tell you what, actually. Do we maybe... Is this... Does it really matter if you stick this all across the world? Does this matter if you put this in a ridiculously varied amount of places? Like, is this realistic where that's actually going to be a tougher job if we tell him to go to England and Japan? Or does it not really matter? I've not really used this screen very much. I'm going to say just Europe. And then maybe we go Brazil. Brazil. Argentina? Do we go Argentina? Yeah, we'll go with that. We'll go with that. I think that's a pretty solid list. Yeah, go with that. That is about as general as it gets. Go to Europe, Brazil, Argentina, and Japan, and find me anyone that can play football. Just anyone at all. Jack, how are we doing? Happy Friday. Welcome in. How you doing, my friend? I hope you've had a brilliant week. Right, he wants to be a star player, does he? I didn't see his... If he wanted to sign for other teams. He probably will be our first choice keeper. 30 grand a week. How are you, mate? How's the stream been? Stadium been named? Not yet, Jack. Not yet. We've not done much at the moment. He wants a minimum fee release clause. Can we get that for 13 million? You can have all of this. Yeah, we're just looking at some signings at the moment. If you win Premiership Player of the Season, you can have 250k. 100%. How about that? He wants 11 million. I mean, it'd still be a tidy profit, wouldn't it? All right, we'll go with that, but still the 30. 5-year deal as well. I don't mind that. I don't mind that at all. Decent, that is. Who have they gone for? Emre. Nearly done with work, can't complain. What time are you on till, Jet? What time are you on till? So when's contracts run out? Not for a while, is it? Is it start of... Demaget comes back on the 1st of July, is that? When do contracts run out? 8:30? Oh, not long at all. Why are we signing Mad Eye Moody? Top wizard. Top wizard is Mad Eye. End of June, thank you. Thank you very much. Release clause could see Jimenez leave. 10.5 million. How much did we sign him for? On a free. I'll tell you what, if someone pays it, I probably won't say no. 10 million profit, 45k off the wage. They want Ryan Graham, that's not happening. 2.5 he wants. 1.5. Crazy pay rise he's asking for. 2-1. 2-1. Right. Okay. Development advice. That's fine. we'll have a look in a couple of days at what those transfer, the transfer room specifications we've looked at. I've never the other way of doing the transfer room. Pedri, 475k. How old is Pedri? 34. He is on 500 grand a week. What for, Palace? Yeah, I don't think he'd come to us between 400 and 500 grand a week. But we'll have a look. A significant presence in Scotland, but he would prefer to play for a club more recognised at European level. We can't get Pedri. How's Hayden Hackney and Devaney getting on? I have no idea. Hayden Hackney. Free agent. He was released by Burnley last year. And Devaney is at Oxford. Boo! We don't like Justin Devaney. He went there on a free from Stoke after going on a free from Palace. There you go. Right, 2 staff members signed deals. Bolo Zenden's going to sign a new contract. We're just waiting on the work permit. Holy drop-off. There you go. Zenden signed his new deal. That's good news. Why is that? I think the stream just had its first little funny few minutes that it's had in a while. Continuing there. I don't know what's going to be winding it up there, but something did. Right, we've got new contracts flying about. Trey Nyoni. I mean, there's things to like. It's just the price isn't one of them. Graham's gone. Did Graham go, did he? What do you mean? Oh, he has gone. He has gone. What a snake. What a snake. Right, okay. Well, we need to sign a new sports scientist. Where is sports scientist? Head of sports science. Place advert. To be fair, we should probably get a few more of everything, shouldn't we? Let's place now we've got money. We can start filling out these roles. We'll get a new physio as well. Scouts. Look, we've got 6 of 14 possible. Let's get some more scouts in. Coaches as well. No, I don't. Oh, place advert. Here we go. Coaching. We'll get a coach. We will get... So probably 2 coaches takes us up to 10. 3 coaches probably. Takes us up to 11. A couple of fitness coaches, another performance analyst. We want to be a big club. We need a big... Oh no, goalkeeping coach as well. We'll get one of all the rest. And then a performance analyst as well. Oh no, that's a separate thing anyway. Desmanio, how we doing? Even all muted and lurking as burger making. Well, hello, Desmanio. I hope the burgers. What was the career? It was Sylvain Distam. Scub, Sylvain Distam. Matt got it in seconds. In seconds today. No messing about. The man has Wikipedia in his brain. Carlsbach retires. Cunor Nemeth. Too much money for 30 years old. More the wages. I didn't like the look of there. That's a lot of money. So we'll go with that. What was the wiki path? It was to Eminem. We had 5 clicks. I got there in 4. Morial got there in 2. Right, does anyone come back on this? So, left wing back. What have we got? 32 million for Francisco Santos from Palace. I mean, he looks incredible. The star rating, not so much, but he's quick, he's agile, he can cross, he's everything we want. Yeah, 2 is crazy. What would they want for a loan? Too much money, I'm not paying that. I'm paying 13 quid. Paying 13 quid. Wembley than M&M. Yeah, we will leave that. Salis. Can't cross a football. They may sell them in the Legends Lounge. But sell what? Oh, M&M's. No, I'm not. Do you know what? Poor work, that. Didn't enjoy that one at all. Didn't enjoy that at all. Why wouldn't it go back to this? Can I go to the transfer room, please? Here we go. Right, 2 for our wingers. And we've not been given very good options here. I mean, he's on ridiculous money. Wembley, Eminem, I was there. Was you really, Scubs? That's cool. Yeah, I don't think I'd rather Tim Muller over Sequeda, so we're not fussed there. Centre mid that can play. Oh, okay, so these are the players that were showing us. Trey Nyoni. 30 million. Yeah, mate, like 10 years ago, probably small. Was it really? Wow. I remember it happening. Got the ticket somewhere. I mean, there's a lot to like. It's just 13 million's a lot of money. And we do have Castagno and Teixeira. I don't think we need to spend that much. Signal's bad. Did I get a drum for my joke? No, you got booed. You got booed. Hunor Nemeth is, yeah, too much as well. And then centre-backs, what have we got? Fernando Alonso, he's given up his career in motorsport to play centre-back. I mean, he's more of a left-back. He looks like he'd be good at centre-back. He can tackle, he can mark, he can head. He's got good physical stats. July 11th, 2014. Oh, wow, okay. That was a long time ago. Nildinho is a great name, first of all. Some great facial hair. 6 foot. Would have been 18. Love it. Straight in the middle of the Eminem crowd. Nildinho. I really like this name. He's quick. He's fit. He's got a lot of leadership as well. Long throws. Who's Sherry Kaboom? I mean, Kaboom is a great name. He's 6'5" as well. This goes really random, but have you seen Ed before? Signal ain't working at all. I'll hop back in right at the end, mate. No worries, Jack. I hope the rest of the work goes well. I mean, his name's Sherry Kaboom. Not great at marking, but 6'5" with jumping reach. Positioning's good. Tackling's good. Kit, how we doing? Happy Friday. Welcome in, good sir. Sheeran. I just set myself up. No, Scubs, I think it was a genuine question. I mean, I'd like the idea of signing Sherry Kaboom because his name is Kaboom. And we could shout that every time he scored from a corner. It's £25 million. Yeah. They want 25, and he wants between 240 and 325 grand a week. Yeah, you're all right. You're all right. Explosive defender is Sherry. G&G. Do you know what? Phenomenal work. Thoroughly deserved. 17.5 million for Naby Silla. 5'10", 6 to 8 jumping reach. Get off my screen instantly. Not what I want to see. So I am a maybe on Nildinho. So let's move you over to maybe. And we'll go from there. Worst concert I've been to is the 1975. Love them. I'm not huge on that. I like their early stuff. Beadle is an offer. I'm not really fussed on James Beadle. Jake Pritchard, no, we're not looking for future. Kyle Allen was 10 million. It's just too much. He's also like on 100 grand a week. I'm paying 13 quid. Connor Ray is just too much money, I think. Christian Mawissa, 10 million for a 32-year-old. What have you got about you to make you worth that money at 32? Not a lot, to be honest. I think that's Premier League tax. Joachim Kayasanda, 20 million for a 30-year-old. 6'1", quick, can mark. There's a lot to like, but that's a lot of money. Aaron Gardu, 14 million pounds. 5'11", very quick, can dribble, can finish. Just not my kind of striker, and we're bringing in a big striker. It's a no from me. It's a no from me. Why, Callum, how are we doing? Happy Friday. I cannot hang, but I'd like to wish you good luck. We're all counting on you. Well, thank you, Callum. I appreciate the good luck. I now feel like I can adequately work my way through the transfer market. I hope you have a brilliant Friday evening, Callum. I appreciate you popping in. Can you check Joel Drake Thomas for me, please? Joel Drake Thomas. He plays for Stoke. Also, I just seen an ex-Swindon player when I looked there. He's worth £20 million. What's the link to Joel Drake Thomas? Is it Friday? I had no idea, Callum. There are rumours. They're going around. Not been this far and want to see how he does. What's your transfer budget like? Was this the save that you got the oil money on? Yeah, Kitch. So it was a bizarre one, really. So we got the takeover, the Tycoon takeover. We had loads of money. We then went into severe debt. We were about 10 million in debt. And then we started getting in the Champions League, and now the club's worth about 70 million. So we've got 50 million transfer budget, and I'd probably, if everyone I'm trying to sell sells, I'd guess we're probably close to like 80 million. Right, I'm off for my tacos in a bit. Have a good one. I hope you enjoy the Tacos Palace. Have a brilliant evening. Who is Kaomi Najombe? He is an incredibly average footballer, is what he is. Yeah. Not first on you at all. Edinburgh City going into severe debt. At least that part of the save was realistic. James, we've got to keep something grounded. Fabio Urso, 26 years old. Not very quick. 2 jumping reach, 4 heading. It's already not fitting my ethos. 2.5 million. We've got Shea Lacey, we've got Sequeda. We're going to need something really good. And you still won't spend any of it? Self for life. I'm really reluctant to spend money. I can't help it. Now, Yannick van Galdel, I'd spend the money on. He just doesn't want to leave Inter Milan for us. He can't join us on loan. We'll wait until we can talk to him again. Fear he does a Rangers. What do you think, Scubs? What? Run us into the ground. Right wing back, Dorich. Can play on the right as well. 5'4". He can cross. What's he actually looking like as a wing back in comparison to ours? The scouts don't think he's on par. He enjoys big matches. He's inconsistent. Don't like you. Gonzalo Giraldo. We've got some great names coming through, that's for sure. 6'1" and he's quick. 9 tackling is not ideal. Get out my face. Leonardo Bovio from Celtic. 6 foot. No stats really screaming to me there. No. Elia Jikstra? Jikstra will we go with? I don't really know. The regens always have quality names. There's been some fantastic ones. Kitch, I've got one on the short list who I'm just waiting for his contract to run out so I can go for him. Called Ferron Schundervolt. And he's a good footballer. He's not an amazing footballer, but he has probably the best name I've ever heard in my life. Llama, how are we doing? There he is. Slough's next number 9. Well, it's more than rumours now, Llama. It has been confirmed through a well-placed tweet. Although they did say I was 6'6", so I'm not sure if we can take everything as gospel. There is going to be a number 7 on my back. That's all I'm going to say. I've never wore a number 7 in my life, but I asked and I received. Don't know why. I've wrangled my way into a team, let alone with a 7 on my back. The greats, Cantona, Beckham, A1 Ward. How are we, Llama? Happy Friday. I hope you've had a brilliant week. I have missed lurking in the shadows whilst working throughout the week. I know it was a busy week for yourself. The thinking man's Beckham. I'd probably go with more the blind man's, but we'll go with it. Anyone heard from Atta? Just heard bad fires near Madrid and people being evacuated. Hope he's okay. Yeah, so he spoke in the Discord. He put some videos in of it, and he has been in here tonight, Scub. So I believe he is safe. He is safe. But yeah, he did send a video. It looked pretty chaotic. Obviously, we've got Mr. Scotsman out there on holiday as well. I don't mean to start rumours, but it has been since Mr. Scotsman got there that this all kicked off. That's all I'm. I don't mean to start any rumours. Alfie O'Hara, 21. He's streaming, so I'd assume he's fat. Oh, okay, right. That'll do it. That'll do it. Right, 6'2" DM. Not great in centre mid. Not amazing in centre back. Sorry, Alfie O'Hara, you're not joining the club. What's the chances of an IRL stream for your charity game? So, Kitch, it's all going to be streamed, not by myself. I'm not going to be wearing a GoPro on my chest or anything. But if you are interested, you were in the chat when Y Callum was in here. If you could scroll up to that and click the wonderful Y Callum's name, give him a follow. It will all be streamed on Y Callum's channel. So everything will be live. It's a brilliant production they've got on the go last year. I'm sure it'll match it this time. Right, Jose Antonio. He is only a Reyes away from having an even better name, but he looks like a very good footballer. Doesn't have the greatest jumping reach. Agent could demand a comparatively high agent fee. Well, lucky we've got the big bucks then, isn't it? But possesses great pace, consistent performer. 4.4 million, I don't mind. 16 acceleration, 16 pace, 17 stamina, 3 jumping reach and 5'5" scares me. 2 aggression, so I really think that a strong wind and he might just flinch, you know. 8 composure, but we've got some cross in there. Passing's not great, but he can tackle and mark. Is he better than Alvarez? A lot of me thinks yes. A1 cam, could you imagine? No one wants that. No one wants that. All you just hear is... I don't think the mic picked it up. I was excessively breathing. Ankley, how we doing? Welcome in. Happy Friday. I hope you've had a brilliant week. Simply have to go to Slough and watch it in person. It is the way. It is also an open invite there, Kitch. It is. We're going to have a brilliant weekend. I'm there Friday to Sunday. I'm doing it. I'm having it large in Slough. But yeah, I don't know what the situation is, but I know that it's going to be that the charity game's at 11 a.m. kickoff. I believe that's been confirmed. I mean, sorry, Callum, if it hasn't been. I'm spreading a wildfire of lies. But it should be that and then straight into a Slough game. And I know everyone stays to sort of watch the Slough game. I believe there was, last year, there was talk of, I think, like 1 ticket for both. But I don't know with that. I don't have the details. I'm just turning up. I'm the face of this thing, you know. Release that on the Lonely Fans. Why not compare the two? When is the game again? So it is the week we were talking about for Salford. It's the weekend before that. Local celeb. Well, we know that Swindon's a bit of a thing in Slough, but that's probably more because of Ricky Gervais and not A1 Ward. 29th of August is the game. So it's the weekend before when Salford is, Kitch. So it's still going to be obviously quite close for your exams and things, so it depends what's going on. But if you are interested anyway, I'm going down. Obviously, I'm going down Friday to Sunday, so you might want to do that. But even if you shoot down for the game, but no pressure. It's streamed on Twitch anyway. Either way, you could probably watch it with your feet up and partake in your own festivities. So, do we? And you said to compare. That is a good idea. Who suggested comparing? Set for life. Thank you. Talking sense. Where does one compare again? I don't usually do that. Compare with. Where's Juan Manuel Alvarez? Scub says, I'll be abusing you from behind the screen, don't worry. Got to give it to you, Josh. Slowy, how are we? The kit's nice, though, isn't it? The away kit's nice. I know, this is about to be a horrific message, I'm sure. Thought you'd be bored of this by now. Actually better than I thought it'd be. No, loving it, Slowy. Loving it. Sticking to it this time. You've seen me go through this streaming thing multiple times over the years. It's the most consistent I've ever been. Right, let's have a look. What have we got? So statistics. Well, that's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for attributes is the word I'm looking for. Get back on Fortnite. No one wants to see that. So Jose Antonio is better at crossing, better at dribbling. Both of them can't finish. Got better first touch. I mean, neither of them can head a ball. How tall's Alvarez? I'll look after. Scott saved it. What do you mean? What? As in Scott saved? What do you mean, Scubs? Long shots, Alvarez. I mean, we don't take him anyway. Slightly better at marking, slightly better at passing. But he can tackle. He's got technique. Don't care about any of that, to be honest. Alvarez has 18 aggression. Jose Antonio has 2. I think probably 16 of that aggression comes just purely from the mustache. But that is, yeah, okay. So he can anticipate things better. He's braver as well. Leadership is with Jose Antonio, although if you do answer back to him, he does get awfully scared with that aggression and bravery. That you've stuck to it this long. Good team in a good league in a good country. Scub, so this is my first year of streaming Football Manager. It's just previously over the years. I mean, I mainly streamed FIFA, but I mean, there was times on Fortnite, there was times on Destiny, there was times where I'd just, be terrible at everything. But here we are. Llama says, what is this song that will entice A1 onto the dance floor on that Saturday night? Llama, I know you're not a man that sort of in any way enjoys the beverages of the alcoholic variety. But I am a man that does like a tipple, not in any way excessive, although it's been known. I am a man that once a beer touches my lips, the hips do start to move, regardless of any song, to be honest. So, really, Llama, I think you could hum the national anthem and you'd probably get a toe tap out of me. I thought you did FM back then too. No, I did once, Scubs, and just to show you where my content on Football Manager started, I remember I got really sick of FIFA once, and I streamed a Football Manager save where I managed. It was a local side. Was it Cirencester? Would they have been on Football Manager? Chippenham, maybe. Can't remember. A local side in the lower divisions, and I got sacked on stream. And then we're back now. The stiffest hips. Don't know what you're on about. I'm sure I asked this, but who was the career path and who got it? Matt got it in seconds, and it was Sylvan Distem. But yeah, so leadership, off the ball's decent, teamwork, work rate, all of that stuff, yeah. And then this is all very even, to be honest. So we could probably get more money for Alvarez, and we'll probably end up paying Jose Antonio more. He's younger. Yeah. Me and Lauren were creasing at you at Grant's wedding is exactly what you want to read on the internet. Yeah, that's great to hear. You've got your goal celebration figured out, A1? Yeah, 100%. I'm gonna have to work out how to do the one. You're gonna go for a pre-game scrap tomorrow. I wasn't planning on it. I wasn't. I'll wear a Stone Island t-shirt on the stream if that helps. When did you start playing Football Manager? Oh, years ago, South Live. I've always played it. Wouldn't bother. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be used, but right. Yeah, I think I'm going to sign him. I think I'm going to sign him. I like the look of him. 4.4 million. I think that's a decent deal. I'm not going to haggle. Do you want my copy of FM08? I found it in the cupboard. Stream that. Hey, there's a market for it. Oh, sorry, who's Sylvan Distan? French centre-back, had like 400 Prem appearances or something. Yeah, a lot at Portsmouth. I remember him mostly at Portsmouth, Sylvan Distan. Takua Masumo. Mainly a right-back, not really what we need, 5'9". No. Rob Sinnott. What standard is your football, A1? See, I'd love to tell you good, but there's enough people in this chat at the moment that have seen me play to say remarkably average at best. I take a good long throw, Llama, and I think it's an underrated skill, that. I think there's a lot to that. I take a good long throw. And then the list of positives is slightly shorter than that. You're better than you make out? Yeah, but Kitch, don't say that, because I've got to stick it down here. I can't be going up here. No, he's not. There you go. Look, Slowy. You've got to keep it down here. I've got to sell it. Let's hope the commentators on the live stream are forgiving them. Let's hope whoever is graced with the task just knows what the number 7 means. I'm expecting to see Kaudesk play now. Morio, I don't know what that means. He makes out he's bad, and that's still too generous. Brilliant. Right, brilliant. I mean, there's no argument coming, so it's just getting nasty at this point. You're just kicking a man whilst he's down. Brentford's current long thrower of choice. Oh, I see. Right. Okay. Who was the... I seen someone. Was it Stockport? I saw a lower league side play a friendly, and the bloke had an absolute rocket of a throw. It was probably more drilled and direct than a well-placed corner. Like, whoever it was, I think he was a trialist. You sign that man instantly. You sign him instantly. Right, Gabriel Luiz. 6'1". There's a lot to like there. There's a lot to like there. 16 concentration. I mean, that dwarfs mine. So he says 11 men once on a Sunday morning because someone was late and we started with 10 until he got there. Josh ran the line. It's a horrible thing to say. I mean, I didn't have my kit, but yeah, I mean, he's not fully lying. Back now, set the gear for tonight. Love it, Root. Lama says, would you go down in the box to win a penalty in the 91st minute, or would you stay on your feet? See, Lama, I've matured over the years. So what I mean by that is, I'm going to give context, is I have been booked at Sunday League level for diving. And I know that's not what you want to hear. So I was trying to save myself a bit of yeah, it happened. Kitch was there. I shouted. I shouted as if I was hurt. There was no contact. There was no contact. Booked at Sunday League level. This is exactly what I want to hear. Benny, how are we doing? Happy Friday. Welcome in. I hope all is well. How's your week been? Need the career power points back, by the way, when someone can. I don't think we have any mods in, so I'll just have a look at that in a second. Diving in a charity game is very low. It won't be as low as me rolling on the floor after it happens. Thank God it's Friday. Week's been a roller coaster. 46-0, by the way. We'll get that done in a second, Matt. This is the footage we'll be rolling for the VAR during the match. Classic dive. No, none of that. Scubs will go down as well. We're talking. I know there's history between the FM content creators and the Slough supporters. So this game means a lot. I'm a man who likes to win. I'm so tired. We had extra innings last night, so you're half asleep, still at 2 p.m. How are you? I'm doing very well, Benny. I'm doing very well. It sounds like you've got a well-earned rest this evening. Cheers, whoever did that. Oh, you got the points already. Is Bedders? Bedders is... I see Bedders is lurking. I like it. Did you have a nickname in Sunday League? Yeah, Lino. Llama. He's off, I think most people seem to call me. I don't know. It was weird. Kept putting their arm up and saying he's off. You need to be careful lying on the ground acting hurt in Slough. I know. Someone will have my car tyres. That's harsh. I don't know very much about Slough. I'm just piling on. Most people seem to say stuff. Sorry, was elbow deep. We each to their own. We all have our hobbies, I guess. Right. Okay. What was I doing? 46-0 we're going to do. 46-0. Let's get over there. 46-0 is the football game we're going for. So, always to play. We'll go classic. It's A1 ball as always. We'll go normal. We'll turn the ratings off. Squad first. Matt, dare I ask what league you'd like me to manage in? Dare I ask? I think I can probably guess. Also, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, whilst we're doing this, if anyone is going to be playing Fantasy Premier League this season, at the top of the chat there is a link to my league. Get yourself in. I'm having a little think that I will give an exclusive here now. I will give an exclusive. There will be a prize. I just don't know what yet. I don't know what. It could be down the lines of, by the time it finishes, maybe a copy of FM28. I don't know. I'm going to have a think about that before the season starts. But there will be a prize for the winner. There will. So, get yourself in there. Get yourself in. Championship got to be, what if you finish last? Then you have to send in 3 songs of karaoke that I play on the stream. So I'll just do them live. Right, okay. Championship got to be, okay. So who's the gaffer then? Who's the gaffer? Frank Lampard. Fat Frank's harsh. They've gone Fat Frank there. You fund the prize? Don't mind that. Don't mind that. Although it will be me last, so... It will be me last. So we're going to go 4-3-3 as we always do. And it's 2011-12 lead. So we can probably get Beckford, can we? Is Beckford? No, not there. Luciano Becchio is a good shout. Lonergan. This isn't actually a great lead side, is it? I thought they would have been better in 11-12. Snodgrass. Ross McCormack. McCormack. Signed match-worn A1 shirt as the prize. Unwashed got weird. Unwashed got... Maybe the shin pads. I don't know. I think I want the shirt. I'm not sure they're doing spares. I don't know if they can take it out of my wages for the next game week. I'm not sure it works like that, Llama. But... I'm going to go with Snodgrass, you know. I'm going Snodgrass. I don't know if that was the best choice there, but we've done it. 06-07 Plymouth. Are we going to have the likes of... Is this going to be early enough for No, we've got Rory Fallon. What a player, by the way. If anyone hasn't seen it, do yourself a favour and search up Rory Fallon overhead kick Swindon playoff against Bristol City in front of the town end. One of the greatest goals you'll ever see. Don't give these vultures your shirt. Cherish it. I will be. It's going to be going on the wall. Don't you worry. It now makes sense why I was asking people previously where they think a shirt would fit nicely. I just couldn't give the details because I knew about this earlier. I'm sorry. I kept it secret. Lillian Nallis also played for Swindon. Jason, welcome in. Happy Friday. I hope you're well. I hope you've had a brilliant week so far. We've got Hasni Al-Jafrey as well. Also, Lewis Capaldi's relative there. I'm probably going to go with... I actually think... it was all right just seeing Man United win for once. What was it in the end? I know it was 2-0. I think I'm going to go with Lillian Nallis. I think he was quite good at Leeds, and then he signed for Swindon and was... remarkably average. 22-23 Reading. 5-0 in the end. Did the absolute unit Benjamin Sesko score? I don't know what they've been feeding him. Oh, Gaffer.
Thank you for the
your
raid.
Hero.
Welcome in, Raiders.
Are we doing... Is this raid tennis now, is it? Gaffer, welcome in. Thank you very much for the raid. Can we have a shout out for Elite Gaffer, please? Welcome in, everyone. If you don't know me, I'm Josh, or A1, or call me whatever you like. I've been called worse. We are currently doing a 46-0, which is a channel point redeem. But we are, well, I stream Football Manager,
Thanks for the follow.
as you can probably imagine.
Welcome to the club.
I'm currently managing Edinburgh City. We're just starting our 14th season. We're in pre-season hoping to finally get somewhere in Europe. But most importantly, welcome in, everyone. Happy Friday. I hope you've all had a brilliant time with the Elite Gaffer. I stopped by the stream earlier. What happened to Portugal? I thought we were moving to Benfica. Am I right? 2 hours, right? Yes, Spanish. Yeah, we did one... So, Elite Gaffer, I did stop by and let you know once. I did try and raid you, actually, a couple of streams before I did yesterday. And I did it with 1R, and we were all in an empty chat. I don't think the person's ever streamed who I raided. But yeah, so stayed at Norwich in the end. When I left yesterday, I thought we were moving to Portugal. What happened? Ratchet Charlie, thank you for the follow, by the way. I appreciate that. Welcome in. Now he's at home injured. The youth team come on after 60 minutes, and we're in centre. I see, okay. So did I, but they rejected me. Well, their loss. Their loss indeed. Thank you very much for the raid, though. I really do appreciate it. How was the stream? I know you were still looking at the job centre, so is it still at Norwich? Raiders on the lost stream. I've had that a couple of times. Yeah, was it Bournemouth? I saw you saying. I think it was Bournemouth. But right, let's... 22-23 Reading. Andy Carroll, Shane Long. Who was good? Junior Hoylett still there. The team I put together in the set, yeah, still at Norwich. Are you still looking about, or have you put together a good enough side that you're going to give it another season? What are we thinking? I think I'm going to take... I'm just going to go Jeff Hendrick here, and I'm not hugely happy about it, if I'm honest. I'm not hugely happy with that. 1920 QPR. We've got Joe Lumley again. I swear we just got offered him. Connor Masterson, Todd Kane, Grant Hall. He was at town. Naki Wells, top player. Was he good in 1920? I don't know. I mean, we've got Eze. We've got Eze. Surely Eze was good at this level. Or is this too early for a good Eze? After the window, I don't want to go. Team is mental. It gets like that. You put together a team. You're connected to it now. I'm off to watch Odyssey. I went to have a good night, mate. I hope you thoroughly enjoy it. I am a huge fan of the film. I will give you my recommendation. I mean, you've already bought the ticket, so you don't need the recommendation. But I thought it was fantastic. I hope you enjoy it. And thank you again for the raid. Have a brilliant evening and weekend. If you're not already, ladies and gentlemen, give Elite Gaffer a follow. You won't regret it. Brilliant in what he does. Get over there and follow the man. Right. Who do we take here? I'm thinking... Oh, I tell you what, I'm risking Eze. It's Eze. Can't wait. It was... Greek mythology was my thing as a kid, so it was right up my street, and yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed it. Thoroughly enjoyed it. I'm going to take Ethan Laird here. I don't know if that's a good shout, but we got Matt and Lama in, so I feel like I had to. Charlton 15-16. We got Nick Pope. That's too early for a good Nick Pope, isn't it? Lookman. Right, I'm in the league. Go on, Root. Love it. Love it. What's everyone gone for their FPL team names? PG only. I'm going to probably... 15-16 Pope surely isn't going to be great. I'm going to take Lookman there, and I think that's a risk as well. I didn't realise we were sticking him in in centre mid, to be honest. Darren Bent could be a shout. Shefty Kuchi, what a man at Wigan. John McGreal. John McGreal, is that the one that managed Swindon for about 2 weeks? That could be, you know. I'm going to take Darren Bent. What a player. Party Parlour, like it. Like it, Root. Like that a lot. Clint Easton. Malky Mackay. Rob Green. We'll go Rob Green. Now we just got defenders. 0405 Leeds. I don't recognise any of them. That's bad, isn't it? I mean, Clark Carlisle, he was decent, wasn't he? We'll go with him. 17-18 Sunderland. We've got John O'Shea. What a player. We've got to take John O'Shea. I mean, he nutmegged Luis Figo. And 22-23 Swansea, Carl Norton. Hey, I don't mind that team. I don't mind that team. The rating's at 86. I think, as the youths would say, we've cooked here. I think so. Promotion means that I win. Promotion means that I win. So who was the weak link? We're predicted second here. This is the highest I've ever got. Carl Norton was the weak link. Snodgrass at 91 was a good shout in the end. Promotion is on the cards here. As always, we play until we lose our first game. All right, we're draw specialists at the moment. We've got a win finally. We go until we lose our first game and then we'll skip. Right, we've skipped it. Let's get through to January where we sit. And we are top of the league. Say we are top of the league. We are going to keep the faith. We are going to enter the market though. And I'm going to get rid of Carl Norton. I'm going to get rid of Carl Norton. He was the weak link. And no idea who you are. Murray Wallace. Incredibly Scottish name. You lost to Birmingham. I know. I saw Lucas Jukovic got the goal. That was your first loss. Yeah, I think that's a good... Let's skip to the end. Where have we finished? Promoted. We finished second. That tastes like promotion. Skip the playoffs. We don't need to. So, Matt, I will be stealing those points. We are in the Premier League. First time I've actually ever got promoted on this thing. We lost 9 times. Longest winning streak was 8 games. 14 unbeaten. So, ranking-wise, we had an 83. So, Lookman was a risk. John O'Shea wasn't great. But it was Eze at 88. 1920 Eze being... Well, not 1920. He'd have been really young at that point. I mean, 2019, 2020, Eze being 88 rated feels crazy. Was he that good then? Ethan Laird, not a great shout. Clark Carlisle was. Yeah, decent. 1 point off the title as well. There we go. We'll be stealing those points, Matt. We'll be stealing. That's the first time I've won one of those. Taking the dog out quick. I will jump back after. I hope it goes well. Give the doggo a good walking. Eze is 28, so he was 22-ish then. Oh, okay, so he's really coming into his best. So I'm guessing that was after Reddit. No, was it? Was it? It was Eze that... Who was it? There's the messages that always go around online of moving on to bigger things. I swear that was Eze, wasn't it? Was that before or after then? I don't know. Right, 10 to 12 million on Gabriel Luith. I think we're going to add him to a maybe at the moment. We're going to go through these shortlists in a minute as well. Adelson we are looking at. He is on there, but £10 million is a lot of money. Especially when we've got really, really good centre mids. It's just, I don't know who else we have. Des Coran. Sounds like a staple in episode of Emmerdale. Coronation Street, I'd say, actually. Des Coran. Pablo Lopez. So this... He's got a release clause of 28.5 million. Brookie. Or like a brownie that's a cookie. Ross, how are we doing? Evening, mate. How's it going? It's going very well, Ross. How are you doing? Happy Friday. I hope you've had a brilliant week. So, I mean, this is the keeper I want, really. We're looking at Dylan Moody, but consistent performer, enjoys big matches. I mean, the reports are incredible. It's just 28 million. Elgin run Scottish football. There's a lot to like. He's 6'1". He is only 22 years old. Do we spend the money? It's just that feels like a lot of money. That feels like a lot of money. I mean, should we see if he'd even want to join us? He would. 80 to 100 grand a week's a lot. This would be like a ridiculous signing, like money-wise for us. It would absolutely smash our record. I think it's about 6 million. Is this too much money? Is that too much money on a goalkeeper if I'm actually wanting to become a team that competes in Europe? Is that too much money? Now, I know the answer. I just don't know if I want to hear it. I don't know if I want to hear it. If we look, I mean, is expected... That's still not great, is it? I think that's too much money, personally. What do we think? I mean, considering what he's had... In first-team football... He's had one season of an average rating north of 7. And he's played 4 seasons... 4 seasons recently in the second division in Spain. You have better areas to spend it in if you want to compete in Europe. It's not the cost. Yeah, I think I agree. I think that's too much money. I'm gonna, yeah. We'll keep his report. Samsung, how we doing? Happy Friday. Welcome in, my friend. I hope you've had a brilliant week. How are you doing? It's a pleasure to have you in. Mads Sorensen. Now, we're talking about world-class left-wingers. I'm not sure if he's world-class. And again... 25 million. I have indeed. Lovely week. I'm glad to hear it, Samsung. I'm glad to hear it. I mean, yeah, I'd want a lot quicker. I mean, brilliant first touch. Great crossing. Great dribbling. Technique as well. He's got flair. Yeah, I'm doing good, Samsung. I had a very, very busy week at work. But that stress is now gone. We are at the good bit of the week. 22-year-old Danish... How has he been in recent seasons? Again, not played a load of football and £25 million. Oh, he's on the maybe list already. He's on the maybe list already. We'll leave him there. Skodran Marnie is a great name. 6 million. But again, it's a right winger. It's always right wingers. We don't need anyone on the right. We've got Cecina and Morelish. So unfortunately, you're staying where you are. And that's it. So let's have a look at these shortlists. We've been through the buy now and we've gone from... If we look at the possible free. So most of them are just there. If they become a free, I'd have a look at them. Ahmed Naguib, I really liked the look of. But again, it's just another right winger. But we could bring him in on a free. And I do actually think he looks a really, really good footballer. The only thing is he doesn't enjoy big matches. He's a consistent performer, fairly determined personality. But actually, you look at his technical stats and they're not amazing, are they? They're not amazing. He's just really, really quick. No, we're going to give it a miss on Naguib because I don't need the right winger. Who else was actually up for a free? Was it Ferron Schundevolt? No, that's next season, but we could probably get him cheap. Let's scout you again. Let's see what you're looking like these days. And then Eneko Huarte was a left winger that we could get on a free. Doesn't enjoy big matches and fairly inconsistent performer. Welcome to leaving the shortlist. Not interested in you at all after seeing that. Those are two things that are a big no-no for me. Jose Antonio offer has been accepted. I thought we went for someone else as well, didn't we? But we are going to be talking to Jose Antonio. He has less interest in joining Ream. So that's fine. How much does he want? 27? How about 23.5? Your minimum fee release clause. Don't have one. How about that? And if you get into the Champions League Dream Team, you can have 250k. Of course you can. What are we talking about here? 30 grand a week to drop that release clause. We'll bring that back down to 25. We're close. I know we are because you're going to accept this. Thank you. 4 years. That'd be nice. Now we got to hope that Ream don't come in and actually give him everything he wants. That's what we got to hope for here. We drove a hard bargain there. I'm going to hope it pays off. Arsenal have got themselves a Champions League. A few actually now, I think, in the save. They beat Benfica in the final. FM is killing me, really, Benny. What save are you working on at the moment? I know you were juggling the one that you passed over and stuff. But what's what's the current poison of choice? Poison probably seems harsh. Right, yeah. How much did we bring in? We brought him in for 1.4 million. He's 33 years old, and apparently teams want him. I'm 16-2-2 and not top of the league with 6 to play. I'm doing an offline save. We pass around. I see. Yeah, I remember you saying about the pass around one. That's crazy form to not be top. It's crazy. If someone comes in for Alio Thier, I mean, he's 6'6", which I love, and I'd happily have him as my backup. But if we can cash in on a 33-year-old, I probably will. Begovic is not happy about being offered out, but you're going to have to go. Team is third, is 13-8. Wow. The teams at the bottom must be getting battered. And it hardly makes sense to keep you around. That's very short term. What have you changed your system? I feel it's due to being unhappy about this, but unfortunately my decision is final. I'm sorry, but I'm not prepared to back down here. This won't be the last you hear from me. Well, I hope it is, because I'm trying to see you leave the club. They were rather scrumdiddly-umptious. I'm glad to hear it. No offers for Begovic. That's not good news. They're willing to pay 6 million. How much did I pay for him? 2.5. I drop it a bit, but not by that much. And then Colin Smith didn't have anyone coming in for him either. Chris McRoot. Let's have a look at the offers. So we asked for £2 million. We can have a look at all of them here. 850 is mental. Is this? I bet it's all non-negotiable, isn't it? How much did we buy him for? 2.6. So we're already taking a hit. Are they all non-negotiable? I'm not listening to non-negotiables on 850k. I can't hear it. No. No. Reject. Tom, how are we doing? This root guy has no loyalty. 1 minute he's at Spartans, now I find him at our arch rivals. How are we, Tom? Happy Friday. I hope you had a brilliant week, mate. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. Right, he's going to go there. How much did we ask for? 500k for Inga. 475 will do. I mean, it's cheeky. What? 25k, but here we are. 5 million. Everyone's coming in there. That's fine. And no one in our league. Always glad to see it because it'll always come back to bite us. And then Feathers we'd asked for 10 million. And they've all offered 10 million. I'll take that. It's a long weekend, so I can't complain. Love that. Love it. Well earned, I'm sure. What's the long weekend for? Is there anything in particular? Have you got anything going on? Very much in need of a long weekend. My next one is Slough, I believe. Slough will be the next one, which I'm thoroughly looking forward to. Right, have we had anyone else come through here? Not at the moment. Sam Wall again. He's just not very good at football. I'm required for childcare on Monday. Nothing exciting. Oh, I see. Okay. Still, it's nicer than working, isn't it? It's nicer than working. Tom Holmes. Loan list. A left winger as well. He's Scottish, so he'd be good for the Champions League squad. We're happy to start Sequeda, and we've got Cher Lacey still. I think we get him in on loan, you know. I don't want to pay that money. And they want peanuts for him. Important player they're going to moan about. But if I'm honest, if Hibs get angry at me, I don't really like him. So we'll go with that. Yeah. I'll bring him in on loan. It fills the gap we need as a backup left winger. Exactly that, Bedders. If anything, I'm happy to wind him up. I think now we probably need to just hold fire on some of these signings. Probably wait to see whose contracts run out and stuff, and we'll go from there. I think that's probably going to be the play from now. We'll keep an eye on stuff, but we've got manager of the month. We haven't played a game, but feels like we're playing favourites here. Cher Lacey got player of the month. What a man. Mamadou Balde. Oh, see, I've looked at Mamadou Balde for a long time now. Somehow I've managed to sneak a KFC in my calorie allowance today. I just have to not have gravy. See, that's the good thing about these calories, you know. You can juggle them around. You can. No, that's the thing. It all depends on what you want to do, isn't it? Because actually, if you're looking at number of calories, you can kind of fit pretty much anything in if you're willing to sort of make allowances for it. So 6'4", 18 jump and reach. He's got some good defensive stats. I don't mean to exaggerate here, but I think I love him. A lot of protein in it too. Very true. Has an impressive jump in reach. Really good in the air. He might be willing to join if certain promises. 24 million, scary. Do we have him on the shortlist? What's he on? Oh, he's on buy now. Did I have him on buy now? Surely not for that fee, did I? Was I that certain? Don't know what I've even clicked on here. That's just the player database. Vasilis Dandoulakis is a phenomenal name again. But he's the cam we saw, didn't he? So he's a very good cam, but we're not looking at a cam at the moment. Scott Stewart, another Scotsman. I wanted to give myself a drum there, but that was really weak work. We'll go with that. So wait, hang on. Shortlists. If we go to buy now, who have I got on here? Yeah, Mamadou Balde's here. Ryan Campbell, did we? It's us that's bid for him, isn't it? Yeah. So Yannick van Gelder won't join us. We know that. We know that. He's not interested in joining us at all. It's just... I really like the idea of Mamadou Balde. I think he looks a very, very good player. It's just a lot of money, isn't it? It's a lot of money. And I'm guessing they won't want anything less than the release clause that is 24. He wants 80 to 100 grand a week. Which he won't bring down. Let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can do. Max FM, thank you for the follow.
Thanks for the follow.
How are we doing?
Welcome to the club.
Happy Friday. Welcome in. It's a pleasure to have you here. I don't really know what to offer. If we say 5 million to start, we'll offer you installments over 3 years of another 5. Hello, I'm Cop Tops from YouTube. I just created a Twitch account. Well, welcome in, Cop Tops over here. We'll go with Max because I will forget that instantly. But what made you join on Twitch? You wanted to get involved in the fun over here. Thank you for the multi-platform support. I do thoroughly appreciate it. Percentage of profit from next sale, I will give you 15% of. Are there any players they're interested in? That would be the other thing I would... Begovic? Begovic is a very, very good player. No one's looking to buy him, but we're looking to move him on. Yes, I prefer Twitch because there's a lot of good FM streamers here. There are indeed. There are indeed, Max. There are indeed. Right, I'm going to try that, and I'm going to bring this down. 7.5 million and Begovic with the profit. I think that's a really good deal for him. Yeah, not even listening to that at all. We'll make that offer and see what they do. They're not listening to that at all. Okay. Well, we'll have to see what goes there, but it doesn't look like they want to sell him for any less than the clubs in Scotland release players. Who's gone then? Oh, Jurasinmi's been scoring goals against us for years. Ooh. I'm going to offer him a trial. We're going to see how he fits in here, sort of with the reports. I know he's 34. He's been loving scoring against us for years now. Oscar Cortez, another good winger. We could have a look at him as a trial. They might not want to join us. I mean, I'd say we're a bigger club than everyone else in Scotland now, though. Any other names I'm recognising? Roman Gomez. He's got a great mullet, first of all. Kovac, 6'6" striker. You know we'll always have a look. We'll always have a look at 6'6". On a free as well. Toklamati. What is it? But they're just releasing tall players. Oliver Goodbrand. Feel like there is a product placement joke to be had there. Aruna Sangante. Very slow. I like pace at the back. Fletcher Boyd. not the sort of position I'm looking for. Reece Munro. We'll have a look at a trial. Oh, well, why can't we offer a trial? Okay, well, we'll scout you then. We'll scout you then. And then David Munoz. I mean, he plays the positions we need in midfield, and we were looking for really sort of more of a backup because we don't actually want to spend the money on someone when we have Castagno, Gonzalez, and Teixeira. So let's see what those... Well, if anyone wants to join us on loan, that is. Happy to return to Edinburgh City. I don't actually remember who you are, so I wouldn't be too happy about it. Scouting budget. Okay. Yeah, we've been hit with a tax bill. Brilliant. It's always a message you want to see in any walk of life. Staff can wait. What player contracts? Little Jack and Cecilia. Yeah, we need to tie those up. Alvarez, we probably could move on. Johnston. Yeah, Johnston, Thierry, and Alvarez, I probably would let their contracts run out. Alvarez would probably move on if we sign the other matey anyway. But yeah, I think we signed Little Jack to a new contract and Cecilia as well. I wonder how much Little Jack wants these days. He's been on very small money for a long time. 4.5. He still only wants £7 a week. This is why he keeps signing. How would you say no to that? He's a really, really good footballer. Really, really good footballer, and we're keeping him here for £6 a week. It's going to be no. All right, I'll tell you what. Have 7. Have 7. I don't know why I'm arguing over this. Have 7. Where was that message? Ruben Neve. I don't know who you are. Tom Holmes has been accepted. Youth players have been released. Oh yeah, and then Cecilia, we want you to stay. He's on £30 a week going into this negotiation. He wants 38. We'll go up to 35. You're not having a minimum fee release clause. You can have money if you score goals. I don't mind that at all. If you win Champions League Player of the Season, 210 grand. Golden Boot, 110. Yeah, we'll go with that. 43 he wants without the having a little boogie there, are you? It's a Friday night. 37. 39? We're close to reaching it. I know we are, because you're going to accept 37 for 2 years, aren't you? Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Right, okay. Anything else here since we've continued a few times? We've got some more wing backs. None of them look amazing on the recommendations. I'm not even really fussed on looking at that. A couple more centre backs as well. I mean, where did we land on that? I guess we look at some of these... trials first. What's your favourite save you've done in all FMs? See, Max, it's a good question. I mean, I've really enjoyed this one because it's my first one streaming and sort of year of streaming Football Manager. One that I always go back to though was when I played on the PSP. I was Histon, and that was just one that I ended up winning multiple Champions Leagues with. I'll always remember the new gen I had on it. He was a Romanian striker called Constantin Petra, and he's the best striker I've ever had on Football Manager. Incredible player. Right, Munoz, Kovac, Durasinmi, and Cortez all in on trial. Let's see what they're going to look like. They might be useless, but we can have a look. Of course, we'll have a look. I like this one too. Yeah, Max, I'm really joking. What about you? What's your favourite you've ever done? Lars Henriksen, we were looking at you. I think that's too much money for... I think we'll have a look. Of course we'll have a look. An excellent Mbappe. We know he's good in the bath, but is he good in the shower? Reims make Jose Antonio offer. Let's hope that he picks us. Right, Cortez doesn't look good enough to be here. Like, he's decent, but I don't think we need him. But I imagine he'd want a serious... Yours is the next one. I mean, Vedder's the only person that knows of our next save. He is the only person I've entrusted with the details. No. I mean, 6'6". Consistent performer. He's got 15 to 20 jumping reach at 6'6". No, I don't think we need to spend the wages. I've got FM26 now, thanks to Mr. Bob Do. Going to do a cheeky save next week. What are you going to do you think? Munoz, yeah, they're all useless. We don't need any of them. We don't need any of them. Macclesfield, I doubt he'll do Macclesfield. I think it was my Bordeaux save in FM24. I went from second French division to Champions League winners in 5 seasons. Bought an Icelandic striker for 8k and sold it for 120 million. I loved this save. Yeah, that it's always stories like that, isn't it? Like you've just said there, but like I always remember Konstantin Petra. It's when you get a player that'll do it. What will it take to spill the beans? Probably a swing and save, or maybe something like West Ham. Yeah, I don't mind that at all, Benners. I don't mind that. Francisco Santos. Yeah, because he was loan listed, but it was a ridiculous amount of money, wasn't it? Because there's a lot to like about him stats wise. I just think, yeah, I'm not paying 32 million, and I think they wanted ridiculous like fees. Right, they're just not talking to us at all about this, are they? There is no number, hey, and that's why the man has been entrusted with the knowledge. They just won't even talk to us. 12.5 million and a really good centre-back. I mean, after that, do we think he's good enough to pay 24 million for? I don't think he is. I think that's the maximum I'm going to do. After that, I think I'd leave it. Dylan Moody is going to join. We've got a new goalkeeper. 3.3 million. I'm quite happy with that signing. I was thinking about that really expensive keeper, but I think you all made perfect sense. I think we should be spending the money elsewhere if we're going to. But if we have changed your mind. Well, now we're talking. Now I'm going to start worrying. Brest in for Yepes. Oh no, that's the big man we want, isn't it? Don't sign him. Yepes needs to pick us, surely. Sasquatch Bubba Ganoush is going nowhere. Bolde bid rejected. Burgers cooked and eaten. Yeah, we're not going for Bolde anymore. Gonzalez has gone to the... is it the World Cup? No, qualifiers. Holmes is joining us on loan. That's good news. Chris McRoot is going to Hurricane. Do we get some more money? Oh, not Job Centre. We're not going anywhere. Campbell set to sign for Edinburgh City. Is it bad that I can't remember who Campbell is? Who is Campbell? Ah, yes. Free transfer of the Scotsman. Don't mind that. I look forward to seeing it, Desmano. I look forward to seeing it. I always look forward to a Desmano meal in the Discord. Campbell signing confirmed. I'm assuming that happens now and not at the transfer window. See, people are in for Yepes now. I'm not happy with that. Always look top tier. Desmano eats well. He eats well. Oh no, he does join on the 1st of July. Oh, it'll be, yeah, of course it will. It'll be at the conclusion of his contract, I assume. Jose Antonio moved delayed due to work permit, so he's decided to join us. That's good news. That is the left wing back, isn't it? So we can start thinking about moving. Lurking the wrong way has gone into the... I'm assuming that's the Norwegian squad, isn't it? Yeah. So Senior's going to sign a new contract as well. So I think Ferron Schundevolt is okay. I think, do you know what? I think we might sign Ferron Schundevolt if Yepes doesn't join. But was bun base, huge dollop of homemade bread onion and chili chutney, patty, hot honey cheddar, another patty, another slice of cheese, ketchup, lettuce, mayo, top bun. There's Manu. I don't take this lightly, but that is some hardcore flirting you're doing right there. Right, I think we're going to move on Alvarez. How much did we sign in for? Free. Okay. It's a profit game and all that. Viva, welcome in. Happy Friday. I hope you're doing very well. How are you doing? I hope you've had a brilliant week. Why are we signing a striker if we have Cliff? Just a depth, Palace. Cliff got injured a few times this season and we struggled a little bit. Just going, Bell, sorry, dip signal not great when I walk. Bob, dude, no need to apologise whatsoever. I appreciate you trying. I appreciate you trying. I want 10 million for Alvarez. And I think that's a fair fee. I think that's more than fair. He's a very, very good footballer. I think we're going to end up making more money than we sign Jose Antonio for. The thing is, we're probably going to end up paying Jose Antonio more, I'd assume. Just finished off the last of my birthday cake and 4 fairy cakes I had left. What was the birthday cake, Bob, dude? Lazy Ben asked us yesterday what our favourite type of cake was. And I'll reopen the question. Inga set to sign for Crystal. Not Palace, just Crystal. How much did we get for him? 475k. Okay, so we recoup a little bit of money from the Moody. A Morrison's tray cake with chocolate and then vanilla stars as decoration. Nice. Work bought me it. Oh, even better. Yeah. What's favourite cake? Free cake is always the best cake. Scouts have been busy. Well, okay. Let's have a look at what they got for us. Was that for my benefit? Maybe. Southampton want Goran as well. 3.5 million up front. I don't really like the instalments they're offering me. No. Get out my face with that. I've accepted... Oh, because it meets its release clause. Right, that would not be good. If that was the case, we would sign one of the many, many right wingers. Agent indicated he has no interest in joining Mönchengladbach, but he's willing to enter preliminary talks to see if they can convince him. I mean, I guess if they convince him and they've paid his release clause, not really much we can do. It would be £8 million profit, and we'd have to just have a look at someone else. It's time to play Tick-Off Simulator. Oh, Kick-Off Simulator. FC26 has released footies, so time to pack and repack players. I see, okay. I see, right. Dragan Jovanovic. We looked at him. He's the silly, expensive one from Arsenal, isn't he? Well, fair enough. Ahmed Naguib. Because the thing is, it's going to be Cecina started. If Morelos leaves, we could bring in Naguib on a free. Now, I don't like that doesn't enjoy big matches, but he is a consistent performer. There is a lot to like about him. He's very, very quick. He can cross. He can dribble. He can take corners to some extent. I think he'd be cheap. Maybe him leaving wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Lucas Flores, I don't think I'm hugely fussed on because that's a lot of money for a player. I mean, he's 6'5" as a left winger. We know I like pace. We know sorry, not pace. We know I like height. I was looking at his pace when I said that, and it's 10 acceleration. It's not ideal, but I do like a big man. How's Strand Larson getting on? I have no idea. Not in the game. I'm guessing retired and not gone into coaching. No idea, Palace. We'll keep an eye on Lucas Flores because a 6'5" winger is something that interests me quite a lot. Don't need Stefan Lehmann. Guillermo Galleguelos is a goalkeeper. We don't need you now. Jamie Edwards, goalkeeper. We don't need you now. Martin Fernandez was very expensive at Leeds. Boden Budko. He was the midfielder. He looked really, really good, but it was a lot of money, wasn't it? On a beach, it sounds like. It's time for everyone's favourite game show. What's that, Palace? Enjoys big matches. Consistent performer. I mean, he'd be another brilliant option. I just don't think we need to spend that money. I think I've got him on... I'll move him to possible free, because if he was on a free, I'd take him in a heartbeat. I just don't want to spend 10 million on him. Jacob Scholler, I feel like he's... Yeah, I was going to say, I thought he'd agree to transfer somewhere. And then Reece Munro. Yeah, not first. Not first. So let's sort all that out. Do you know what? I actually am half hoping that Morelos does go now. He's a great player. He's a very, very good player. I don't think he had an amazing season for us, did he? Yeah. I mean, decent first season. Last year, 23 games, 5 goals, 1 assist. It's okay. I wouldn't mind seeing him go, and we could probably bring in Naguib as a backup. Waterford to Sutton, back to Waterford to Gase, to Ayr, to Ipswich, to Orient, to Swindon. I have no idea. Ipswich to Orient to Swindon. I feel like anyone I'm thinking of. Oh, it's going to be Drennan, isn't it? Is it Drennan? Got to be Drennan, isn't it? I don't have enough ball knowledge. I'd assume that's Drennan. Just because of the Irish teams. Yeah. Right, okay. Don't need the goalkeeper. Takahiro Kitora. Again, another right winger. Why does everyone play on the right? He can dribble. He's got first touch. Can't finish, but he can cross the ball. He's quick. But again, I mean, for £15 million, we could probably just sign. We could probably just sign Naguib for free, couldn't we? It is Drennan. Yeah, I assumed so. Just because of the Irish link. I'm going to move you to possible free, because again, if your contract was running out, I'd take you in a heartbeat. Max Elaine. Somewhat cheaper. 6'1", no stamina, no strength. Other stuff's decent. It's just, actually, I didn't see it was between 1 and 8.2. I thought they said 3.2. Not enough to like for that sort of money. Daniel Graber, 5'10". He is on a free, but I'm not going for under 6 foot again. I treat my centre backs like I think the modern female treats a dating app. Under 6 foot is not happening, unfortunately. Jerry Salis, left wing back. Not the crossing stat I'd hope to see. Roman Orozco? 6 foot. But not great defensive stats. Victor Marquez, no. Seiko Sasama. I'm not looking for a striker, though. Luca Belgio. On the loan list. And there's a reason for that, because he's not very good right now. That'll do for now. Fernando Alonso, requirement recommendation. Fernando Alonso was the wing-back, wasn't he? That was worth like 100 million. A bird of prey has just landed in my backyard with a catch. Watching it pick it apart. Lovely bird. I think it's a goshawk or a buzzard. Can't get a good pic with the phone. Well, I mean, it's the savage circle of life there. But yeah, I mean, goshawks are I'd be able to tell from the picture. They are quite different. Is it brown or is it sort of grey, silvery? Privet and Brand, welcome in, both of you. Double BR. How are we doing? Welcome in the pair of you. I hope you've both had a brilliant week. Happy Friday. We've got a career path quiz going on there, and Privet's gone straight for the bird quiz. So, speaking of birds, coming onto the screen in 3, 2, 1. There's today's bird for your quiz. Palace has also put a career path quiz in the chat, if anyone's interested. Yeah, look, Palace has snitched on me instantly. Privet, I do hate to break the bad news. Feathers McGraw is moving on. He's not playing for the club at the moment. He's regressing as a footballer because of it. And if anything, it's in his best interest, I'm doing it. I'm doing it for the betterment of his career. We're not just going to make him rot in the reserves on the bench. He's moving on for a lot of money and he'll get some football. It's not a penguin, no. More grey-brown with a white, grey, speckled chest. That's a goshawk, yeah. Yellow legs with feather bloomers. That is a goshawk, yeah. I'm sure it is. You want a refund? I'm sorry, it's not how it works. We've moved a few of these on. How's your day been? Work's been full on this week. Very, very busy, but we're at the good bit. We're at the weekend. All good, brother. How are you doing, my friend? Betters, that's not it, no. Palace, it is a bird, but we're going to need more specifics. Not a penguin. I spent my afternoon in a play gym. Probably going to need context there, brother. Is that a adult play situation? Or had today off. My boss message asking if I want tomorrow off. Who gets that message? Thinks, nah, I'm all right. It's not a bird. No, I said a bird is the word. It's not at all. There, that's more specific. I'm not sure if it is. Have you heard of the fire in France? I've not, Max. I've not. What time are we on tonight, A1? I'm on until 9, Bren. I'm on until 9. Not any gameplay tonight, though. We are. It's just pre-season tonight, Bren. So if you want to see some transfer action, that's what's happening. To the girlfriend's little sister. Ah, okay, there's the context. The word that is a bird is what it is. Some sort of heron, Moriel. I can tell you are definitely on the correct path. What was your dinner you posted, by the way? It was I can't remember exactly what it was. Lemon and something chicken, and then it was like a chickpea salad. Chelsea are back, aren't they? I think Chelsea are going to have a good season. Brendan, by the way, if you're interested, and anyone else, if you're playing FPL this season, there is a link at the top of the chat to jump in my league. Grey-beaked heron, no. So I will give a hint if we want it. There's a lot of fire ants coming towards my city. Really, Max? I mean, stay safe. Is it sort of in your city, or is it just sort of blowing that way? Dark crown or something? No, but the hint I'll give is the first word I'd link to the time of day that would link to. That's the type of heron. Signed Harry Wilson, signed a good centre-back, signed in Trafford and Brandt. Welcome to Europe. See, Brivet, that's what I mean. In my FPL team, I've got a placeholder keeper at the moment. I will be getting Trafford in there. I think that's going to be a really good one. Not Dawn, no. Not Dawn. Not an owl, no. We know it's a heron. Not a lunch heron. Cole Palmer. Knighthood, crown, some sort of head synonym. Kraken signing. He's back this season, do you reckon? Like Voldemort in that one scene. It is a night heron. It is a night heron. Moriel, I'll give you. That is a night heron. That was pictured on Alcatraz Island in San Francisco. Yeah, no World Cup. Had a good break. Yeah, see, that I haven't gone for Palmer just because of price in FPL, but that's why I've gone Morgan Gibbs-White. I reckon he's going to be rejuvenated, ready to go. Any chance of the cat? In the words of... I can't remember, actually. You've said it now off the top of my head. Is it Steve McManaman? We'll have a look. Of course, we'll have a look. Gibbs-White might be off to Villa. I'd still keep him in that team. I still would. But yeah, that is a night heron, Moriel. That was indeed. So who did the bird quiz? It was Brivet. We're going to have to steal those points. That was pictured on Alcatraz Island, interestingly enough.
My word, we'll have a look.
Of course, we'll have a look. Right, we've gone for a cat cam. Villa done some weird business. Who have they got? Who have they signed? But Morgan Gibbs-White be a good signing? Yeah, 100%. But I'm just going to open the door a little bit more. I do have it open. We're going to open it a little bit more. Step past the multiple fans we've got on. We'll see if we can coerce a cat into making an appearance. Garnacho. I think anyone signing Garnacho is a weird bit of business, considering he's not very good at football. They sell Tielemans and Rogers, sign Garnacho. Yeah, not ideal, is it? Need a team to start with on FM, considering potentially Norwegian League. I like that. Go with Strom's Godset. Right, Kitty. We'll see if we can tempt her. He does like treats. He does like treats. Much like Bren's cat. Addicted to these things. Addicted to these. Garnacho, you're gone. Fair enough, Brent. Brent reckon Roger starts? I'd say so. Ollie! He'll just appear in a minute, I'm sure. I'll keep progressing in the save at the moment until she just pops up. So Fernando Alonso, very good at motor racing, but also apparently quite good at centre-back. So he's worth 50 million. Why am I even looking at him? Bird Nerd, how are we doing? Welcome in. Happy Friday. I hope you've had a brilliant week. Yeah, Rogers will start if he plays a back three. We want Cat Cam, we do indeed. Have Chelsea signed any defenders or a new goalkeeper? Palmer and Rogers as 10s? Yeah, LaCroix. Kind of vibe, if anyone knows the reference of that video. Goalkeeper still a problem. Sorry if you can hear the rustling of these treats. We're looking like we might have to refund at the moment. She's not having any of it. He's not a bad driver either. He's not indeed. I'm going to give it. I'm a little embarrassed, but also excited that I only just have found out about the Isles of Scilly, birding paradise. I've been to the Isles of Scilly and it was beautiful. It was. I've only been to the island you land on though. We didn't sort of go any further than that. The Isles of Scilly was beautiful. Should have got Trafford, but he only wants Leeds. I expect top 4 or 5 this season. I don't think you can win a league with that idiot in goal. No, not at all. Can't win a league. Yeah, all that. Yeah, Bird Nerd, I think you'd love it there. I think you would. Diego Santander. It's a great surname, first of all. It's just the defensive stats that put me off. I'm not. No. It's a no from me. It's a no from me. We'll move on. Juventus in end of contract talk for Mickelson. Are we in for Mickelson? No, we didn't go for him in the end, did we? Did we want Peter Mickelson? Probably not. He can't cross the ball. I mean, he's got very strong facial hair game, but he just can't cross the ball. Hopefully the young Belgian keeper gets a chance. Can't remember his name. Starts with a P. Give it to JT till the end of the season. He looks good. Yeah, I don't know who that is. Right, Bedders, sorry. If you don't mind, is there any chance you refund those cat cam points? Because Penders. Is it Penders? We've got a couple of Penders in there. We're pending an answer. That's the one. I'm going to leave the door open, if I'm honest. Yeah, I'll leave the door open because it's boiling in here. You want to play for Strasbourg? Yeah, if we could refund those cat cam points, if that's all right, Bedders. Romeo Dunn, there you go. Sorry, Rivet, I have tried my best, but clearly she's probably sunning herself in the garden. Jose Antonio is signing. That's a good signing there. Morelos has moved. He did have his eyes turned by Borussia Mönchengladbach. He went into that deal saying he didn't want to join, and he's moved. Oh,
thank you for the raid.
What are we doing here?
Welcome to the club.
Robbo, you absolute hero. How are we doing? Welcome in, Raiders. Welcome in. If you don't know me, I'm Josh, or A1, or call me whatever you like. I've been called worse. We're starting season 14 here, Edinburgh City. But more importantly, how was the stream over with Robbo? The hero that is. We're just talking Premier League, Robbo. I know I mentioned it in your chat earlier about if United are going to cook or not. We've got a lot of positivity around Chelsea at the moment. What do we think? But welcome in, everyone. Thank you for the follows. Adam, Morgan, Billy, Baz, Waffles. Thank you all for the follows. I appreciate it. We've got a shout out going. If you're not following Robbo at this point, you probably don't like Football Manager very much and you've been under a rock.
Thanks for the follow.
But give the man a follow if you're not.
Club.
He's quite good at this old content stuff. Very, very entertaining gentleman. And not a bad bloke either. Chelsea going to fly, mate? I think they've got a good chance. I mean, it means nothing to me. I'm relishing down in League 2, so couldn't really care less. Couldn't care less. But welcome in, everyone. How was the stream, Robbo? How was it? Flying, I assume. The bloke creates tactics for fun, and they just all work. Much love, man. Have a fantastic evening, Robert. Thank you very much for the raid, mate. I appreciate it. Have a brilliant weekend. We like the alert, do we? If anything, I bet you're all just surprised that I can actually look paler. It's just a slightly more sunburnt version of me that pops up. But let me catch up with everyone. Let me catch up. One thing you'll learn very quickly here, the continue button is quite overrated. Okay? Getting through the game, I try my best. But most importantly, we're here for a chat, aren't we? We're here for a chat. Jesus, big raid. Robbo, what a hero. We've been raided. We have indeed. Rumours are having it. El Ray, welcome in. Happy Friday. Happy Friday, everyone. I hope you've all had a brilliant week. We love a ginger FM streamer. There are a few knocking about, Chesney. There are indeed. Super Ginge. That's a nickname I had. I say a nickname. It was actually my first gamer tag on PlayStation, so there we go. Mr. Incredible likes the alert, but he said the stream was good, thanks. How are you? I'm doing very well. Long week at work, but we're at the good bit, aren't we? We've made it to the weekend. No one's ever called me Sexy Ginger with a big forehead, but there's rumours in the chat. Big Raid Robbo, Dave, how are you doing, you hero? Happy Friday. How are the Gretna getting on? Tell me all about it. Dominating Scotland, I assume. Big Soul and BR14, Vlad, thank you both for the follows as well. I appreciate it. Welcome in, everyone. Have a good rest of the stream, mate. Gonna call it a night. Moriel, have a fantastic evening and weekend. Come on, Trinity, a beatcast tonight, I beg. Sandy, thank you for the follow.
Thanks for the follow.
I've never seen me pop up on the screen so many times, I don't think. Just realising how pale I look in that alert. Come on, Trinity, beatcast. What's this, Palace? What's this? Sesco Airlines. I'm assuming a United fan. Also, by the way, I mean, Sesco's looking like a jumbo jet at the moment. And the bloke has got absolutely massive over pre-season. I don't know what they've fed him. Chelsea will win the Prem. You reckon you go that far? Wow, okay, that's a bold shout. L for the continue button. We're going to win League 2 this year. Is this Edinburgh City, mate? Morgan, it is. It is. We're starting season 14. We've won the Premier League 3 years. Premier League, I always call it Premier League. We've won the Scottish Premiership 3 seasons in a row. So this is our third pop at the Champions League. First year, we finished bottom of the league phase. 0 points. And we set a record, is the only thing. Unfortunately, that record was for the most goals ever conceded in a Champions League phase. Second year, we did a little bit better. We finished second in the league phase, but we went out in the round of 16 to Stade Rennes. Look, the Robbo 6-7 emote. I don't know whether I'm proud or ashamed to admit, we do also have a 6-7 emote going on here. I was roped into it. I think they'll be close for a while, but might not have enough. Welcome in though, guys. I do appreciate it. And thank you for all the follows. Jan Venegor of Waterlink. Chezzy, thank you for the follow.
Thanks for the follow.
Appreciate
Welcome
it.
to the club.
Trim vs. Cassage Rugby League. So irrelevant. Arsenal retain it, I think. Tabor left. I know, Rivet. Yeah, to be fair, for Tabor at Town, he didn't look good enough for the level. I've just said I don't think that. I think permanent was harsh. I think we could have loaned him out maybe again for a season. And I don't think we're going to have got a massive amount of money from Hemel Hempstead. But there you go. He didn't look good enough for League 2 at the moment. He was just a bit lightweight. Saliba out for a while. I know I was considering Mosquera for my fantasy because I assume he'll start. It's going to be a big miss. 6-0 already, get in. Wow. That's a lot of goals. Yeah, I just can't see anyone else getting ready to win it. Be interested to see how Liverpool are with Iriola and City with Maresca. Yeah, I've gone for Gvardiol because of Maresca's wing-backs. I've gone for him. Is Holloway still knocking about? He is indeed, punching fans. No, players, sorry. Liverpool is a big shout. Gabriel is way too expensive this year. Yeah, I agree. I agree, Basil. I would say Mosquera or even... No, Mosquera would be my shout. I don't know who I'm trying to think of. Not too convinced on City for next season. It's a tough one, isn't it? New system, all of that stuff. Brivet, I'm very sorry. Your boy, Feathers McGraw. Your boy! Harry Potter. He's gone. He's going to Saudi. Is he joining? That might be where Alfie Bavidge went. I think it is. Is Bavidge still there? We should have got Sherry Kaboom in the deal. Alfie Bavidge is that he's also retiring at 31. Yes, because we sold him to Saudis on 100 grand a week. The bloke's got the bag and ran. Fair play to him. We should have got Sherry Kaboom in there. I mean, it is just because his name is Kaboom. Just 25. I can't pay 25 big ones as Edinburgh City, can I? We dominate in Scotland now. We're dominating everything domestically, Dave. We're just useless in Europe. Leeds winning the league. Punching who? He punched a fan in a friendly on our tour, pre-season tour. Someone booted the ball in his face, hit him square on the nose, and he punched the player. I keep saying fan, sorry. He punched the player of the opposition team. Sack him now. You almost forgot how ridiculous Liverpool's team actually is. I mean, they've got a good size. Spurs back in the top 6 or relegation candidates? I don't think relegation candidates. I think they're going to be top half. I don't think they're pushing top 6 yet. I don't think you can just throw money at that problem. But I think they've thrown enough money to not worry about going down. I think it's crazy that Jared Bowen's staying at West Ham. I think that's crazy. I don't know enough about English football to play FPL anymore. James, just pick the big name, surely. No Salah or Konate for Liverpool. Konate, I was never sold on Konate. Salah's obviously, his goals were a big miss. Again, I think as a footballer, Yepes picked us. Speaking of 6-7, let's see those Robbo emotes from the Raiders. We've got a 6-7 striker joining us. 8th would be good for them. If Arietta gets them playing, they'll be very dangerous. Yeah, that's mental. Bowen staying is. Bowen is like Mark Noble. Got that striker, didn't they? Don't get me wrong, they need to buy a couple of players. Who? Are you talking about Spurs, Brent? Sorry. But yeah, Bowen. Well, the thing is, Bowen's like Mark Noble, but he's also probably going to get his kneecap broken by his father-in-law if he leaves. Feel like Liverpool just suddenly signed some emergent talent out of nowhere? It's usually the way, isn't it? Goran's gone to Empoli. We've got Yepes joining. Sherry Kaboom, I really want to join, and it is because every time he scores from a corner, we can just shout Kaboom. I mean, I literally get a sound on the soundboard. Some of these attacking players are very dangerous. Strong midfield. Liverpool, Josh, not Spurs. Sorry, right, we just dipped across a few teams there. Got to leave. See you on the next stream. Max, thank you very much for the multi-platform support. Jumping in from YouTube, jumping over here on Twitch for the first time. It's been a pleasure having you, and have a brilliant evening. Top Spur, yeah, that's uncalled for. First time I've looked at FPL and not recognised most of the names in the league. I guess is not watching the league for the most of the last season.
Of course we'll have a look.
Of course we'll have a look, Dave. Of course. Did I miss it? Sorry. How are Gretna getting on? Come on. FC27, 100. What's that? FC27, 140 quid. Yeah. This is, despite the price, this is the first FIFA I won't be buying. Not a fan of, yeah. Desmanio doesn't like Chelsea. There you go. No, I've said. I mean, I always get criticised for it, but I don't have a Prem team. But if I had a soft spot for one, it would be Tottenham. Good evening to you too, Desmanio. No way. So Morgan, I think that'll be like the top version. I'm assuming that'll be like the big boy, whatever is it, Ultimate Edition Plus, I think they've called it. For the top edition, yeah, it's 140. We're a bit bang average this season with all the new players. Currently sat 5th, second season SPL. Yeah, but it takes a while to glue, doesn't it? It always goes 80% off after a couple of months. Yeah, 100%. 100%. But yeah, that top edition being 140. The thing is, I don't know what GTA's price is. I think they've announced the price. I don't think it's going to be long until we see base games costing 100 quid. No, I'm not buying FC. I'm out. Josh can't be having it. Have fun all. Does Manuel? I would assume it was said in jest, but I mean, have a brilliant evening. I wouldn't want your parting thought to be that was aggressive. I assume that would have been said in jest. Brendan is very much a man that speaks in jest, let's say. But does Manuel have a brilliant evening? I just wouldn't want you leaving offended or in any way. I won't be getting it. GTA is £100. Yeah, but I mean that's probably worth it because the amount of years of content you get. GTA already pre-ordering. It's finishing. We've been poor with wasting chances in the final third passes. GTA cheaper than FC is crazy, isn't it? GTA being 100 is a lot more justifiable than EAFC being 100 plus. Yeah, because it's obviously on a year cycle. I have to leave prematurely. Unfortunately, dad duties. You on tomorrow? I am. On Saturdays, it's midday till 4, Brent. I'm on midday till 4. But I hope all goes well. Have a great evening, mate. I'll be there indeed. Right. Madrid have just signed someone from Go Ahead Eagles for £50 million. Hang on. I think I froze there. Apologies. As we've got deeper in this save, it's really got iffy as we continue through that. I don't know what I've got open that's bloating it, but something is. Have a wonderful evening. You two. You have a feeling GTA will flop? I can't see it. I can't see it. Don't get me wrong. I think people are going to have hefty expectations for it, and it's going to be hard to keep up with it. But it's GTA, isn't it? It's GTA. I can't see it not being one of the best games ever. I just can't see it. It's too hyped. Yeah, there is that. Sasquatch Bubba Ganoush. Yeah, so Morgan, we have it as a channel point redemption. People in the chat can rename some of our new gens, and that is, as you can imagine, one of the renames. Yeah, hell of a player. Hell of a player. We're going to reject that bit because he's not going anywhere. He's not going anywhere. It's every time I'm continuing at the moment. Right, what's... Something's going up here. Anyway, I don't know what it is, but every time I'm continuing, it's not liking it. Right, they're going 19 million for him now. Lag, yeah, I know. It's every time I'm continuing at the moment. He's 25. I mean, he's regressing in pretty much every stat there. Playing the continue button. Simple, just don't continue. This is what I mean. I've been telling you all this for months now. Deduct 10 points from Everton. Doesn't enjoy big matches. Fairly consistent. I mean, to be fair. All right, boss, I'm going to head off. Good to meet you. Morgan, thank you very much for stopping by and hanging out for a while. I do appreciate it. Have a brilliant evening and weekend, my friend. Dave says, usually takes an hour for the continue button to get used. It's just catching up. I know, it's not really sure what's happening. It's all been a bit much for it. I'm thinking, who do we have? We have Prokjaka, who's our key man. We've got Tierra's backup. We've got Little Jack still. We really needed 2 more centre-backs, didn't we? David, it's a crazy quote. It's a crazy quote. We're going to move on. So, did I offer Alvarez out? I did, didn't I? Yeah. On the transfer list, that is, ladies and gentlemen, not for a scrap or anything. I think he'd probably win. I'm thinking if we can get enough money for Sasquatch Bubba Ganoush. No, I don't want him to go. I was thinking because then we could bring in Kaboom. But no, he's not going anywhere. It is, but we know what it's about. Had to be here to understand. Does left Discord because you didn't acknowledge the unprovoked. I thought I did I not? I mean, I'll give a message. I thought I had done. I mean, what was? I'm just Sorry, I was just looking back. Okay, no, I was just checking. I was hoping there wasn't anything sort of said, sort of personally too, but it was it was football related. I'll give a message because I definitely hoped to have spoke about it. I think so, Brivet. I think so. That's what I just scrolled to. I think, but yeah, 100% something I will look to speak about off stream. So Yepes is joining. We've got him for 1.7 million. It's a 6'7" striker. We don't mind that as a backup, that's for sure. We don't mind that at all. That is a good deal, 1.7 million. Alvarez is not happy that we're offering him out, and no one actually wants to sign him anyway. I think 8.2 million. We need although to be fair, I was thinking about Nildinho. I've been looking at him, but he's more of a left back, isn't he? Like he's 8 million. I think is a decent deal for him. He's fairly quick. No, I quite like him if I'm honest. I think because the thing is, we're thinking about a backup as well. How much money would he want? It's more the wage I think about. 23 to 30 is doable. Yeah, I think if we 20k a week, 8 million. It's just, is he worth 8 million pounds? That's a lot of money for us. I'm thinking no. I think that's the sort of money we spend on first team players. I don't think I'm ready to be spending that on a backup. Dominic Solanke has been offered to us as a scout here. He's not very good at the job, though, unfortunately. We won't be doing that. He's a scout at St. Mirren at the moment. Good and very good is the great name for a Shamuradov. Galinski is very good and outstanding. You're being offered the job. 4,000, about 3.5. 3.5. Right, okay. Galinski in from Rangers. Very good and very good. I like that as well. Let's get you in. 2.5. What's everyone having for Friday night dinner, though? Let's hear it. It's the big one for takeaways on the card, surely. William Glavin, good and average, no. Stuart Harvey, I know that name. Outstanding. How many do we have room for here, by the way? Before I start offering out. We have pasta bolognese for dinner. Solid, I like that. Any garlic bread knocking around, or was it just the bolognese? Oh, we've got space for all of them. 8 we can get. Okay, so yeah, we can sign whoever we want here. But yeah, Stuart Harvey was a definite. Outstanding. 2,400. I'll tell you what, no, just have it. I'm not even arguing that. Not today, ran out of garlic bread. That is unfortunate, but still a solid meal there. Kaz try 6'4". I really don't watch rugby at all. Well, very rarely if I do. Chris McGrath, average, not what I'm interested. Armand Lorient, competent. I'll tell you what, I'm just happy with those 3. We don't need to sign 8 new scouts. Lots of people applying for an internal promotion. Outstanding at physiotherapy. How many more can we get? We had room for... Oh, it's just 1. Okay. Just 1. So let's have a look. I mean, outstanding's the top, isn't it? Is outstanding the top? I think outstanding's as good as it gets, isn't it? Good. I thought a try was 7 points in rugby, so I'm now confused. I wouldn't even know. I thought it was 6. Or because I thought one of American football or rugby's 6 and 1 for the kick, and the other's 5 and 2, isn't it? 5 points for a try, and if yeah, there you go. So it's 5 and 2. Oh, here we go. Is elite's got to be better than outstanding, right? Try 4 conversion 2. Rugby union 5+ kick. Rugby league 4+. Right. Oh, okay. So it depends on your variation of egg ball. Elite surely has to be better. I'm going with elite. I think elite's got to be the way we go here. $3,000 a week. 6-6. One more and you've got a scary number there. Right, okay. Cedric D'Antonio. Great name. Elite is the highest. Winner. There we go, Smithy. We got it. So he's going to sign that. He's not happy. Oh, he wants to talk about his asking price. Okay. What do we want it to be? 5.75. I signed him on a free. Yeah. Yeah. We signed Matey for cheaper, didn't we? That's still sort of making more money on what we got. Sasquatch set for Werder Bremen. I'd very much hope not. That's not the plan. Performance analyst. I think we only had space for one, didn't we? Tell you what, looking at the time, we've got about half an hour left of today's stream. This is going to spill over to tomorrow. We're still going to be in pre-season. Zaki, how we doing? Welcome in. Happy Friday. I hope you're well. I do hope you're well. Right, very good at analysing data. So he's very good and very good. Dark Highs, thank you for the follow.
Welcome to the club.
I said it at the same time as me. Welcome in. Happy Friday. I hope you've had a brilliant week. Very good and good. We can sign 2 of these, by the way. Unsuited. Why would you apply? Average and competent. No, you're not getting promoted. Average and average. No, you're not getting promoted. Good and good. Not ideal. Good and very good. He's got a chance. Harvey Cherry has a great name. Very good and good. And he's got a solid moustache as well. So he's got a good chance there. Good and average. And Kieran Brody, average and competent. I think we take the 2. So it was Harry Giles. He's very good and very good. So you're a definite. 3.5 will pay you. 3.5 will pay you. No, how about 3.5 will pay you? Thank you very much. And then we'll get the other fella, which was, what was his name? Harvey Cherry. There we go. We'll go with you as well. So 2-5. 2-5. 2-5. How about 2-5? No? Okay, 2-5. There we go. Bro, I signed him for 8 million. Zaki, I will have a look later. I'm just, at the moment, I keep getting lag, so I'm not really wanting to open much more. Are you in the Discord, Zaki? If you're in there, I mean, we've got a football manager section to stick things in. But yeah, I'm worried about it lagging with me opening stuff at the moment. Ronaldo, who's... Oh, I hoped. I know, I'm on join now. Oh, Zaki, you didn't have to. I was just going to say, if you're in there... I mean, of course, you're more than welcome to. !Discord if you are wanting to jump in. But it's... Yeah, it was just more if you're in there. It's a good place to put it. Right, goalkeeping coach. We've got very good, and he's good at lots of other things. Good there. What's the crack? How we doing, Ben? Very good. All right, he looks good. Bettinelli could be someone. Dean Brill. Surprisingly not great for someone called Brill. Max Crocombe.
I want this
He's
man
pretty good, actually.
to be no more.
That would be a promotion. We got very good there. I think Bettinelli could be our man, though. Jerome Jano. And then Vicario. That's a Tottenham keeper, isn't it? He's a good lad, that lazy Ben. He is indeed. We're going to bring in Marcus Bettinelli, I think, as a new goalkeeping coach. 2-5. 2-5. 2-5. There we go. Right. Okay. So fitness coach. How much room did we have? We had loads of room for coaches, didn't we? So that would bring us up to 9. If we get... let's have a look at all our staff. Coaching team. How many fitness coaches do we have? We've got 2, 1 goalkeeping coach. I say, well, we get 1 more fitness coach, and then the rest would just be good coaches, I think. So I just want a good fitness coach. We've got very good and some other good stuff there. Very good, but not as good other things. Average, no. Outstanding. Okay, you're going to lead the way. You'll lead the way. You're average. Very good. We'll leave it at that. Panoplia is a great name. Lee Allison Davidson would be a promotion, but not very good at the job. Daniel Bush is very good. Elite motivating as well. We'll compare you and the other one. That could be a promotion there. Who was it? It was you, wasn't it? Very good. Or did we have an outstanding? We did, didn't we? We've got motivating, good, and determination, good, and a competent authority, but we've got outstanding at fitness. What's happened with Desmano? So there was just a football-related comment that I missed at the time. I did address it, but I feel like it might have been after Desmano had already left. So I will be giving him a message and stuff. I very much said that I don't want anyone feeling offended or anything, so I'll give the man a message. It got a little bit busy and I missed the message when it happened. Craig, welcome in. How are we? Happy Friday. What said in the Discord? It was in here, Jack. It was in here. In here. So we'll go 2, 2, 2. All good, mate. Hope you're well. I'm doing very well, Craig. I'm doing very well. I hope you've had a good week. I'll just keep saying, mate, I think. All good, mate. Hope you're well, mate. To be fair, I think I might be your mate. Double mate's crazy work. I don't mind it. Right, okay, so coach. I mean, he's good at everything, really, isn't he? So that's a good person. Oh, this is going to be hard because we just got... I mean, to be fair, I think we've got room for 4. How's the stream been then? We've just been working through pre-season, but I mean, it's been a fantastic stream. We had some very, very generous raids. We had Elite Gaffer send a raid over earlier, and then Big Robbo sent a raid over not too long ago. But we're just working through pre-season, mate. We still haven't been told what our stadium's going to be called. I should probably check how that's getting on. Where did I see that again? Where did you see that again? Board, isn't it? 1 week we found out about the stadium, so we'll try and find that out before. I'm telling you, Robbo knows you. I might listen to you now. I told you I didn't think he did. Right, elite, motivating, elite. Look at this, by the way. They're calling me elite. Unsuited at adaptability, though. Fair enough. Fair enough. Moving on. Didn't want to see that. Smakaya with a raid as well.
Thank you for the raid. Welcome in,
It's a raid
Welcome
day.
to the club.
Smakaya, thank you very much for the raid. I hope the stream went fantastic. Welcome in, Raiders. I'm Josh, or A1, or call me whatever you like. I've been called worse. We are managing Edinburgh City here. If you are interested, !save. But most importantly, I hope you had a brilliant time over with Smakaya. How was the stream? Skull FM, thank you for the follow as well. Welcome in. At least I finished work now. Jack, yeah, there you go. It's time for the weekend. Time for the weekend. But yeah, just to let everyone know, it's a little bit of a slower pace one today. We are just working through pre-season. We've got a lot of rebuilding to do. We're looking at some new staff and stuff. Hi guys, I'm chatting top mod around here. Welcome in. Welcome in. Smakaya, how was the stream? I hope it went well. I was lurking whilst working earlier. Pre-season, I see? Yeah, we're getting through it. We're getting through it slowly. We're hoping... Oh, Di Lorenzo. We're hoping to have a proper pop at the Champions League this year. We got to the knockouts last year. We did get knocked out in the round of 16, unfortunately. Our first ever knockout in the Champions League. We lost home and away, 2-1 against Stade Rennes. We're going to hope it goes a little bit better this time round. We're testing the database. How's it going? Strange thing happened in my game earlier. Bear with me. I look forward to it, Greg. Can't be much slower than usual. You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised. Reese Oates. I wonder what he has for breakfast. I'm not even giving myself the drum there, and I make the rules. That was poor work. Christopher John, was he any good? He was okay. We'll get him in as well. We've got the space for it. Can't wait for the weekend. What are you up to? What are you up to, Jack? Anything exciting, or just happy for a bit of a break? 4-6. Yeah, that's fine. Off to Devon till Tuesday. Course, I remember you saying. Absolutely buzzing. I hope you have a great time, mate. One of my centre mids got injured early in a match. Thought I had subbed him off. Apparently it didn't, so I was left with 10 men. I then tried to continue on with the game, and I made 2 subs, and then it took all my subs away. So just like, if you're not going to take an injured man off, you're not taking anyone off. That feels harsh. So did it let you continue? Because I had it before once, like really early in the game, where it wouldn't let me sub off. No, what it was, I'd use all my subs, but I still had an injured player on, but it wouldn't let me just carry on. It just stuck me on the menu. Spagai says, already had notes on things to fix. Basically replacing Faroe Islands with custom-made clubs, 60 of them, custom logos, custom kits, 438E manually named players. It's designed for builder nations and network saves. That sounds really cool, Spagai. Will defo be a nice little break from life? Love it, Jack. If you want to check it out, shoot me a DM on Discord or whatever. Smakaya, I appreciate the offer. I do indeed. Excuse me. How many sports scientists did we have room for? 3. We did. Oh yeah, we lost our only sports scientists, so we do have room for all of them. So, are you good at sports science? Yeah, just good. Exactly. Very good for Ross McKellen. Mark Wright, formerly of Reality TV, wanted the promotion. He's not going to get it. Craig said, I tried to sub the injured player. It showed on my bench and tactics on the right, but the tactics board had me with 10 men. The game while playing had 10 men. I then had to make subs to the game that went from 5 subs, remained to 0 subs after the 2 subs it let me make. The gift that keeps on giving this game, isn't it? It is indeed. Seen the town away shirt? Jack, yeah, I really like it. I think I'm going to get it. I think I'll get it. Very good for Jack Winard as well. Very good for Murray Kinnaird. Warburg, exactly. Lee McFadden's average. Bit basic in my opinion, just a home kit with black and blue. Yeah, but I said that about... I feel that's the case with our kit since we've been with Pro Direct. I feel like it's very template. You know, it's very much following a template. And thank you for the shout out. I'm really close to 600, nearly there, Smagai. If anyone isn't already, if you could just hit Smagai's name and give the man a follow, as he's just said, close to 600. Let's help him get there. Thoroughly deserving of it. Let's get Ross McClellan in. The sponsor looks nicer on it than it does on the home kit. I'd agree with that. I wasn't huge on the home kit, if I'm honest. I wasn't huge on the home kit. Who was the other very goods? 610. Oh, really? It's all going Pete Tong. Jack Winard wasn't it? Yeah, he's got some good stats there. Go down to 2. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. How about 2-1? There you go. Tabora's left as well. Doesn't surprise me at all. No, I was saying I think permanent feels harsh. I would have liked to maybe have seen him loaned out again, but I don't think he looked good enough for the level. So it is what it is. The only thing is I just don't imagine we're going to get a lot of money from Hemel Hempstead. I don't imagine that fee is very big, but it is what it is. I don't think he was good enough for League 2 yet. He just looked a little bit lightweight. I think he'll probably go on to score a lot of goals. But yeah, I was a little bit surprised by permanent, but not the end of the world. He wasn't going to adapt to level. Finishing was poor and wasn't strong in the slightest. I don't even think it's necessarily like a finishing problem. I just think it's like it's a big jump to get to this level to get the chances. I think strength-wise, he looks a long way off this level. A really nice lad. I hope he does well in the future. Yeah, 100%. 100%. Right. What have we got then? What have we got? Gonzalez linked with a switch to Sheffield United. He's not going anywhere. Start the transfer window, so we should have our new players now. We should have our new players. What was for dinner? I had some sort of lemon-type chicken with a chickpea salad. Saw it in the Discord, but no clue what it was. It was lovely, is what it was. Right, we've got Tom Holmes in on loan. Yeah, just as an extra option out wide. We're going to wind Hibbs up by not really playing him. And then we've got 3 other signings. So they're not very happy with Samir Yepes, but he is Jack's favourite number. He is 6'7" with 20 jumping reach. So he is going to do some damage off the bench. We've got Dylan Moody in, going to be our first choice keeper this season. Nice, any Gertwing action this weekend? No, so it is actually somewhere local, but we're not going for it. I'm out for a meal tomorrow evening at a place that's going to be eating a lot of food. Relishes big matches and consistent performer. So yeah, very happy with Dylan Moody there. Going to be our first choice. And then Jose Antonio Going to come in and probably play quite a lot at wing back, but we are going to rotate between him and lurking the wrong way. Buffet kind of thing. Nah, so it's like, I don't know. I mean, you're somewhat local to Swindon. I don't know if you've ever had Rio's, but it's a place. It's like a Brazilian restaurant where they sort of bring round different types of meat, but it's all you can eat. Like they keep bringing different things round, like different selections of different types of meat. But then, whoa. I don't know what just happened there. Am I lagging? Am I lagging? I just had a huge, big spike there. Now, I don't recognise the name. Yeah, save that quick, because that was... We used to have something similar in Glasgow. It was called Viva Brazil. Yeah, so I think it's quite a common thing now. Even my music froze there. I thought the stream had gone then. I don't know what. It's not like there. It didn't like something. If I don't see 10 different pics in Discord, then you're doing wrong. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. But it also has like a buffet bit there as well, where it have like a salad bar, but then also, yeah, big lag, but you find out. It's been weird today. I don't know what... yeah, something's up. I'll have a look into it. Oh, we need to sign Naguib, don't we? I'm talking about this. We lost Morelos, and I forgot to look at Naguib. Hopefully no one's picked him up. Is he on this shortlist? Is he on possible 3? Please say he's not gone somewhere.
We'll have a look.
No, he's not gone anywhere yet.
Of course we'll have a look.
The fact that Jose Antonio's value jumped up that much as well. Yeah, I know. We got him on the cheap. It was a release clause. Oh, he's agreed to join Fiorentina. I'm an idiot. I forgot to get that sorted. Poor from me. Tanashi, welcome in over on YouTube. I missed another. Have you won the league yet or major trophies? We have won the Scottish Premiership 3 seasons in a row. We've won two Scottish Cups and 2 Premier Sports Cup. We're just hoping to try and... well, the plan is we want to win the most Scottish Prems of any Edinburgh club. So Hibs and Hearts both have 5. So we need to win... no, sorry, both have 4. So we need to win 2 more and get 5. But also I want to win a European trophy. But happy Friday, Tanashi. I hope you're well. I'm really annoyed about that. Really, really frustrated with myself on that one. So at that point, I don't know who else we look at. Because he's a lot of money. This was stupid, because it was the whole reason I was happy for Morelos to go was because we had a free agent lined up. Really annoyed at that. We're going to have to... we'll go star player. I mean, we've got Cecina, so we don't need him to be incredible, but it's just... Had it lined up on a free. Very, very frustrating. Jonas Adjeti. A experienced 33-year-old, 6'2". So very good defending stats. How many centre-backs do we have? We've got Prokshaka, we've got Thierry, we've got Sasquatch Bubba Ganoush, and we've got Little Jack. We probably could do with another one. I just don't know if I want to spend money on a 33-year-old. No, I don't think I do. I mean, we looked at him. He looks very, very good. Nice, brother. I'm good, thank you. I like your live streams. How often do you stream? I wouldn't miss your live streams. I appreciate that, Tanashi. So I stream every Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Tuesdays and Thursdays, I'm on 5 till 8. Fridays, 6 till 9. And Saturdays, I'm on midday till 4 p.m. So yeah, 4 days a week. Salford signed Doncaster's best player. Who was it, Jack? Who is it? So is that... Oh, he's wanted by everyone. He's wanted by everyone. Is that a release clause, or do you think they'd negotiate? Such an embarrassing club. 10-10, get in. There we go. Right. Because I'm just thinking with him as well. He can also do a shift at wing back. What's his defensive stuff like? I mean, 6 tackling's not great, is it? 8 marking. I mean, he could do a job. I mean, he's not exactly good. 21 years old. He's quick. No, I don't want to spend that money on it. I don't think he's good enough. I don't think he's good enough. I'm going to keep that. Luke Molyneux. He's old, isn't he? I feel like Luke Molyneux's old. Conversion scored, 12-10. If they don't go up soon, surely they're going to be close to going bankrupt. They can't be getting any profit, surely. Yeah, but Huel will do it. Is he any good on the right? Consistent performer and relishes big matches. Thing is, he's a right back is the problem. He's okay at inside forward. He's not hugely quick. Because we could get him in on a free. We've got Lacey as well. I feel like we can get better. I think we can get better. I don't need to rush into this. We've got plenty of time. Right, good show. Bye-bye. Have a good evening, Palace. Oldish, but he scores plenty of goals. I don't know who I'm thinking of. I thought Luke Molyneux was a fullback. I thought he was an old fullback. I don't know who I'm thinking of. I reckon I'm thinking of someone else, though. Eneko Huart was a left winger. Yeah, no, not first on you. Nathan Williams. He's worth a lot of money though. He's loan listed, so again we could. I mean, we've got a left winger in on loan, although he actually looks pretty good. He does look pretty good. Fairly consistent performer. Doesn't enjoy big matches, so I'm not fussed on that. He's only 28 on you. He's going to tear the league apart. Oh, I'm thinking of someone else then, definitely. I'm definitely thinking of someone else. So he's quick. He can dribble. He can cross. He can finish. Okay, now we're talking. So we could get him in on loan. Doesn't have anything really. He's resolute. Well, I'm staying until the shower sorted. Maybe Billy Sharp. No. I think the name Molyneux. Let me have a look. Molyneux. I'm sure I used to sign someone, a Football Manager called that years ago. Luke Molyneux is a winger. Yeah, I don't know who I'm thinking of. I don't know who I'm thinking of, mate. No idea. Making something up. Sounds like me. How long until the stadium? It should be soon. Let me just see what this loan deal would look like. Do they want loads of money? Oh my god. Yeah, that's not happening. That's not happening at all. What am I seeing? No, I'm alright. Almugara Kabar. Left wing back, not first. Go Gerard work. Right, what was the... 1 week still, 1 week. So let's progress a little. Harvey Sensor. I think this is going to be all of our staff now joining. D'Antonio and Galinsky both need their work permits, but we got the really good scout. That's good news. He's a very, very good scout. Both. Fair enough. Asked and answered. Right, all of these trials are coming to an end. That's fine because they're all useless. Harry Giles is joining us. Brilliant. Yeah, it's just we're just getting all the staff in now. Helen and Oates. Hopefully, just flying through this means that we'll get the stadium news soon, unless it gets delayed. I mean, we heard. I can't remember who it was that said yesterday they were in a similar position to us and they just had a new stadium. They instantly got into it and then it was getting expanded, so they went out. But it got delayed by a year. Their one. So we'll see. Finally home, time for dinner and PS5. What are you going to be playing? And what's for dinner, Jack? 2 important questions there. Yeah, so I don't know why it's lagging tonight. Something's up tonight. I'll have to have a look in what was open in the background. There's nothing. I don't think anything's changed massively, but it's not been ideal. Alejandro Fernandez. Why show us him if he's going somewhere else? Because I was instantly really liking that as a signing. Probs F1 and I have no idea. I see. Okay. Roll with new signings. Cherry signs. Winard signs. We rise up the European rankings. We've gone up 10 places to 32nd position. Hang on. You're telling me we're the 32nd best club in Europe? Where do you see Europe? How do I check Europe? How do you see the table for Europe? I'm sure there's a place you can see it. Tune is indeed. How do I see these rankings? Europe. Here we go. Clubs list. I don't see us here. I don't see us there unless it doesn't highlight us. Billy Sharp, what a finisher, by the way. It was indeed. Wait, by the way, but Inter Milan are the biggest reputation in the world now on here. That feels crazy. Mr. Barang, thank you for the follow.
Thanks for the follow. Welcome to the club.
Happy Friday, welcome in. Are we're just not on here, are we? I don't see Scottish Prem anywhere, so yeah, okay. Top goal scorer, what's that got to do with anything? Alright, I don't know what we've just been ranked here. I don't know what we've been ranked, but they've lied to us. We're 32nd in something. So on our first team, we've got three Scottish players now. No, look at reputation. I was looking at it. That's what I was on. That's what I was on. Right, I'm just trying to continue to get to the stadium, but I'm just worried about it. We might be in there. Yeah, it didn't look like it, though. I was looking at it. Lucas, thank you for the follow.
Thanks for the follow.
Welcome in. Happy Friday. Yeah, I went to that after Palace, but what I was originally looking through was the reputation. Continue. You don't do that, mate. Yeah, I know, but I want to get to the stadium. 16:10. If anyone is watching, by the way, that isn't following, I would very much appreciate you joining the wonderful Lucas and Mr. Barang and hitting that follow button. It is free to follow, and it does me a world of good, so I would really appreciate it. Also, whilst we're doing this this whole self-promotion malarkey, if anyone does like Football Manager content over on YouTube, I'd very much appreciate you hitting that link and subscribing to my channel. I am trying my best to hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. I have a weekly series of Football Manager videos that comes out. I also put out other stuff. I've got a few that I just need to edit tonight, actually, that will be going out. So if you do like your Football Manager content over on YouTube, I'd appreciate you hitting that subscribe button. It is also free to do so, and it'd be very much appreciated. But that's enough from me self-promoting. Put my problem on the Discord. Zaki, I will have a look after the stream. I will take a look. Right, we should nearly be at the stadium news now. Should nearly be there. Really annoyed about not getting Naguib. That's really annoyed me. Charlie Breeden. He doesn't look good enough. Check the club, see how long. It'll still say a week, I assume. I mean, we've got Sequeda and Shea Lacey still, and Patterson, so we're not actually drastically in need. Edinburgh City Stadium guaranteed. Do you reckon, James? Do you reckon? I really hope not. I really hope we get it. 6 days. Right, brilliant. It's gone down by a day. Brilliant. It's gone down by a day. That's not great news, is it? Charlie Breeden, he looks decent. It's just, yeah, I don't want to spend 25 million on someone that isn't playing as much as Cecina will be. Cecina's my number one, 100%. Guthrie Park, 63,231. I mean, both of those will 100%. I do apologise why it keeps lagging, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what it is. There's something. Let me have a look what I've got open. Hang on. Sorry about this. Sorry if that did anything there. I just don't know what's open in the background that's... It's just got to be FM struggling today for some reason. We all know why. Craig. Moving on. No, I have no idea looking at that. There's no programs open that I don't usually have, so... No idea. Right, 6'7" there. Sorry, 6'6". I'm just saying 6'7" just to... Right, be lurking. No worries, Palace. I appreciate it. Although, again, it's just a lot of money for considering I'm happy with my centre-backs. But then again, I would happily probably get a centre-back that would start. That's a position I'd probably happily get someone. How much would McScrunge be to get back? Too much money. Too much money. Too much for him, unfortunately. Have that. I don't even know, Palace. I don't even know what that is. I really don't know what I've broken something, and I need to work out what it is. Because it's going real heavy for me even whilst playing it now. Apologies, ladies and gentlemen. I'm imagining it's a bit of a horrible watch at the moment. I'm going to give it a save because I'm scared of it all breaking. Scared of this all breaking, but yeah, I really don't know what is happening, if I'm honest. Always a horrible watch. Brilliant. Right, okay. Okay. Pablo Lopez we don't care about. Wait, hang on. Is that the really expensive keeper? Yeah, they've gone 28.5 million. We just can't pay that, though. Not paying that for a keeper. Not paying 13 quid. Still only one there. I'm just scared of continuing. I'm thinking... Oh, here we go. Complete relocation is done. So we have moved to... I called it as well. We've moved to the Gary Yardine Stadium. That is outrageous. That is outrageous. Where'd you find the legends again? So he's the other club legend. They've gone with Gary Yardine. Horrible work, that. Horrible work. I mean, João Teixeira now being a club legend. Is it hard, Jay? Gary Jardine. Sorry, okay. I thought I was pronouncing things correctly there. Begovic set time for Sampdoria. I hope so. Right, I'm going to save it because it just keeps lagging at the moment. I don't know what's up with it. That'll be a TikTok later. No, I don't think it will. I'm too upset about that one. I'm too upset with that one. Right, I'm going to jump over to the other screen and we will see who is around for a raid. Player for City 2004-2010, then managed them between 2010 and 2017. And did he win them 3 Scottish Premierships in a row, I'm assuming? Oh, he didn't. No? Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Right, I'm just going to close Football Manager in the background so that hopefully it doesn't lag whilst I'm looking for this. Right, okay, let's see who's online for a raid, first of all. Who have we got around? I think let's go over and see Atta. It's been a while since we've been over to the Mad Atta, the man, the myth, the legend. So let's jump over there. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want to say a massive thank you for today. It's been a brilliant stream. It was quite slow. We didn't press continue many times. I'm not going to lie. It's going to be similar tomorrow. We've got a lot of pre-season to get through. It is the Gary Jardine Stadium. Don't know what capacity it is. I sulked and closed the game. So I'll be back now tomorrow at midday. So I hope to see you all there. It's been a pleasure as always. I want to say a massive thank you for all the new follows today. We've had a fair few, so I really do appreciate it. A massive thank you as well to Smakaya, Big Robbo, and Elite Gaffer for the raids. It's incredibly appreciated. Thank you very much for spending your Friday evening with me, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go over and see the wonderful Mad Atta. I think he is on some Rocket League. I think he probably will let 1 or 2 of you get involved. That's usually how it works. But yeah, let's go over there. Drop the man a follow if you're not already. But yeah, let's be as wonderful to him as you are to me. And I will see you all tomorrow. Thanks a lot, everyone. I'll see you next time.